Okay. Oh
Have an answer.
Those to be the details.
What's up, everybody? We're back. Feels like 2 minutes later. We're back. I'm a little scrambled right now. I literally had no time to get anything ready, but we're here because people want to be here. I'm gonna have to open up my DMs and go through the things that people have been sending me. Let me do this one thing I told somebody I was gonna do real quick. Do it now, do it good, do it like you should. Right now, my back, my. Okay. Oh, you heard that? You heard that? Clink, 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 clink. So as I told you, okay, I got two. In case things turns out to be, I rushed because I had to do like quite a few things within an hour, and this Carlee Russell press conference is going to be in about 20 minutes. Let me pull up their page. Now, I'm going to ask the mods because I don't have time to text right now, if we can find any alternative streaming places. Here it is. I just want to show you this real quick. Blum, 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 blum. Let me show you this real quick. So police have said officially too, because some people are like, well, the police haven't said it. What? There's the police right there. Boom, boom. SF investigates. I saw your text too. This is definitely going to be interesting for sure. Definitely. Oh, I can't even type. I put definition, whatever. Carlee Russell investigation continues. No press conference scheduled for 2:30 p.m. Central today. Due to space limitations, this is open to credentialed media only. That means the streets can't come in. The Alabama streets. Also, HPD will live stream on our Facebook page for convenience. So their Facebook page is going to stream, right? So I'm going to have that open right now. But I also want some alternative sources in case the audio is no good, in case they have trouble or whatever. I don't want to have to scramble last second. I want to have it ready to go. So let me open this up before we even get started with all the... I mean, it's right there in front of you, but I want to have it on my screen as well. What's this? Larry Hoover, under God, one nation. I should do a poll too. Y'all think that's a funny picture? All right, who did this? Excellent breakdown. Somebody posted this in the Facebook group. Let's take a look at this breakdown. Let's take a look. PNG breakdown. There's a lot of stuff people sent me. I just didn't have time to look at it in the limited time because we had this crazy chase earlier. Oh, by the way, a couple things with that chase. Hold up. Teabag, the legend. The legend on the channel. Let me show you this real quick. We're watching the chase. The legend. There it is. The legend himself. Check this out. Bum, bum. If you're on Twitter, you already saw this, or if you're on my Instagram, you already saw this. By the way, make sure you guys follow me. Follow me on my Twitter. What the hell is going on? Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Insta. There's more personal stuff on there sometimes if I'm chilling with the baby. Look at this shit right here. He threw me in this truck. We were just watching this chase. And guess what? If you're watching the last chase, remember when we saw this lady? It's like she kind of half-assed through that spike strip. I was like, what is she doing? Bruh, check out what actually happened. I got to show you this because I knew something was up when I saw this. Check this out. Hold on. Let me put my headphones are not here. Oh my God. Let me show you this. Bruh. I think the headphones are in the bathroom. Oh no. Well, lady, come on, lady. Oh, come on, baby girl. She's shaking her head too. That boy ain't even worried about you. Damn, bro. That boy ain't even worried about you. He's looking back like, damn, bro. Let me get my headphones real quick. Sorry, guys. Keep it all over the place, discombobulated. Okay. All right. So we stop that. For anybody that missed that craziness. All right. Whew. Bro, Bama, thank you for the super chat. Says, bro, if this is a hoax and they press charges, I will personally buy and send you a black wig and a Hoover PD shirt. I want a Hoover merch. This person here in the Facebook group, timeline, do your research. Carlee gets off at 9 p.m. So now, give or take the time, about 9:03, clock out, get in the car. You arrive at Tazika, 9:08 p.m. Get in your car, give or take 5 minutes. Now it's 9:12. Then you go to Target, which is about 5 or 8 minutes away. I need to catch my breath, bro. So now the time is 9:15 to 9:20. You go buy snacks and leave. 9:25 p.m. You travel. By the way, how's my audio sound? It's okay. I made some modifications. Hopefully it's not clipping. 9:25 p.m. You travel 5 or 8 minutes back to I-459. 9:30, Gray Hughes, who brought the video, said this time she would be getting back at 459, the I-459, from getting food, and shows her at 9:34 with lights blinking. And that's the time 911 says she called right before the 11.4 mile marker, somewhere near there. When did she get to see the baby? Wasn't the 9? I thought 9:34. I thought the 9:34 time was when she pulled up. Let me see. And she shows her at 9:34 with the lights blinking, and that's the time where 9 was okay. Where she gets time to see the baby. Yeah, I don't know. Larry Hoover. Let's see what else we got. Final update. Neighbors contributed $3,000. It's nice to live in a neighborhood with such generous and caring neighbors. Thank you to all. Talithia asked me to share her Cash App. Oh, hell no. Hell to the no, no. No, no. Hold on, let me show you guys this. Where's this from? Hell to the no. Let me check. All right. So it says here, final update, 61 neighbors contributed, amounting to $3,010. It's nice to live in a neighborhood with such generous and caring neighbors. Thank you all. Talithia asked me to share her Cash App if you desire to directly contribute to her. Now, let me check something real quick. Is the title correct for this live stream on Facebook? I don't know if I did the correct thing. Just double check. Double check. I want to make sure I have the right title. Perfect. 200 people on Facebook. Amazing. Thank you guys so much. If you guys can hit like and share on YouTube as well. Blank is still collecting gift cards. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. What the heck? Hell to the no. No, no. Somebody in the chat. Leon King. What's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Leon King says, I'm starting a GoFundMe for the baby. What else we got? Let's see what else we got. Oh, shoot. Check this out. This person here claims that they live in the neighborhood. So I'm trying to hold out, right? If, depending on what the cops say, I got some shots here. If it turned out to be completely not what they've told us, I got shots. Let me show you this. This is interesting as well. Flossie sent me this stuff, so thank you for sending me this. This is from the Facebook group, though, guys. All right, so just this is not from the local community, I guess. Anonymous participant. I live in her neighborhood, just a few streets over from her house. I do not know her personally, but our community rallied together and put forth our best efforts to find her. We collected donations and sent thousands of dollars to her parents via Venmo, Cash App, gift cards, and cash. We held a community-wide prayer vigil on her street. We printed and hung posters all throughout town. We hosted a prayer and popsicles. Oh, that's gangster. I like some popsicles. What kind of popsicles, though? I like the, they're not the best, but what's the popsicle that's on and all the, let me see, popsicle. I like the original one, this one here. Let's see right here. The original brand. This one's good here. I like that one, but there's other gangster ones too. They got the water ones and whatever else. It's kind of cool, little prayers and popsicles. One day in the neighborhood park, and our neighborhood created a sign-up sheet to take her parents' meals for weeks. Really? Crafty people in our neighborhood created pink and green awareness ribbons. I did hear about the ribbons. They're all displayed on our front doors at our expense. Just to name a few things we devoted ourselves to. We all mourned for 2 whole days. We dropped everything to help her and provide support for her parents. Some of us were in fear for our own lives. And then this story began to unfold. And like the rest of the country, we began to scratch our heads. People removed themselves from the meal sign-up sheet. The bowls are dwindling from the front porches, and our neighbors deserve answers. So this is what I'm saying. Because some people feel like, they don't owe us anything or whatever. I understand that, maybe from the outside. But if people are saying that there's kidnappers out there and all this kind of stuff, I think the public deserves to know answers on that at least. Maybe not. It really depends what the turnout of the investigation is. But also that these local people did put their time in, they're saying, and money and effort. I heard people even brought their kids out to some of these searches and stuff, or these gatherings. Her parents want privacy and then go on the Today Show. We gave our all for her and her family, and we're waiting on bated breath for some good news. I personally dropped to my knees and sobbed when I got a text that they found her alive that night. And now, nothing. Crickets. We all feel duped. I want my money back. I want the PTO I used to aid in the rescue search back. Enough is enough. Now, PTO is paid time off. So that whole thing about, I had heard that too, that some people took time off of their job. I know it was 2 days, but some people took time off to go join in this like search and stuff. So those local people, some of them are pissed. Let me see what else we got. Damn, bro, not the popsicles and prayers, bro. Oh, that's some of the other points that people are bringing up. They called 911 themselves and EMS and says she was conscious and talking. Her mom is lying. So some people are saying, why would the parents say she was unconscious? But when they get there, paramedics says she is conscious. People are questioning that. Another question, this is just from the Facebook group. Let me show you this. Let me show you the screenshot. I don't know, man. And I hope cops give us something more than that they already put out. There was a post from the police that said they were going to give additional information, so I'm kind of curious as to what that's going to be. This post here, I just read this, my bad. I opened up the wrong picture. Let me, I don't know what I just did. Let me do it again. Save it again. Let's try again. Okay. Let me check what's going on here. Bunch of text messages. Anything? I got the juice, Brandy. 7K on one post. Lord help her. Ooh. Oh, is she gonna get ratioed? There's a lot of comments under that post. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. That's what I was looking for. Let me send this to myself. Hold on, guys. I'm sending myself an alternative link for the press conference when it comes up. I just want to have multiple backups in case, because you never know, especially live streaming, when shit's gonna go down. You should always have like a little backup feed. So I just set myself one back up here. Amazing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave this up on my screen. Let me check Discord. Okay, Mo. Okay, WBR6. Okay, I'll keep this page up too, the YouTube page, in case. Let me just see what other backups. Okay, Alabama.com. I'll keep. Okay, we have a live feed over here. Perfect. I love this too. When we get, hold on. When we have a already open live feed, that's perfect. So let me see. Hold on. I'm just gonna turn the volume down. All right. There's too much noise. I'll just leave it muted, but we'll keep an eye on it. All right. So, why couldn't they hug her before paramedics arrived? Mom acted like the minute Carlee walked through the door, she had to stand back to let the paramedics attend to her. So the paramedics arrived simultaneously with Carlee. Y'all, that mom is not making sense. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, the thing is weird that they said the call they got, she was unresponsive, and then they get there, they said she was responsive, and the police said that's how she was the entire time as well. All right, Mo and Lindsay, thank you for the backup links. Perfect. That's what I needed. Okay, we got another one too. What's going on? Close all. Close it. Too many tabs. All right, we got the Hoover. We got this one. And we got that one. Okay, we got multiple feeds. Amazing. Let me see what else we got. And a lot of people asking questions. Synopsis from local morning this morning before the press conference. She was not responsive. Her parents called 911. What the fuck was that? Something fell. Not thunder this time. Okay. Let me check my emails. What else we got? I know some people sent me some emails. Cindy, thank you so much for those thumbnail possibilities. I like that. I think I am going to post that leprechaun clip. I don't know how to share this. Okay. All right. I think we got everything. Me and you. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Let me put you guys on my screen to hear the chat. We're just waiting. Less than 10 minutes. What are they gonna say to us? Oh, let's see who. Somebody else sent a super chat as well. Charlie, thank you for the super chat. Says thank you for your good work. Looking good as always. Thank you so much. I ran because I wanted to be here for you guys. We had a crazy chase this morning, and I had a lot of fun with you guys. I wasn't expecting that this morning, so it kind of threw my plans a little bit out of the way. So we just had to fast track everything. Okay, that's all right. That's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? We got this shit ready to go. In case. Oh man. The mobile leprechaun. Yeah. So make sure you guys subscribe as well. It helps out the channel. And make sure you have notifications turned on, even though some people tell me they're not getting notifications. I don't know, man. YouTube. That's another reason why you should check out Discord. Discord's free. Discord, you get all the notifications all the time. And the other thing with YouTube, what people are telling me, they're getting notifications like 40 minutes later after I'm live. See, they're doing sound check. The mayor, then the chief. What did I say? Oh, I'm gonna rewind that real quick. What you said? The mayor and the chief.
About the names earlier, case Captain Keith. We're going to have, like we talked about, the names earlier, case Captain Keith. The mayor, and then the chief.
The mayor and the chief. So I wonder what the mayor's going to talk.
As far as the order goes,
The order.
we're going to have, like we talked about, the names earlier, case Captain Keith. The the mayor, and then the chief.
The mayor and then the chief. All right, let me put it back live. Okay, mayor and then the chief. Interesting. So they got the mayor talking. What's the mayor gonna say? Larry Hoover. Oh, okay. We got different angles too. Oh, they got a whole screen here. They got a TV screen on display. Ooh, I don't know which one we want to watch. Do we want to watch the one with the TV display? Oh, hell no. Hoover's turning up. They got the a video screen. Uh-oh. Hell to the no, no. To the no, no. I might have to get a dual screen because I don't know if Alabama's going to be showing the TV screen. I want to see the TV screen. Even though they're only showing half of it. Maybe I should prepare that in case. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Let's see if I set up a dual setup. Let's get to in case. I mean, we could do this. We could have. I don't want to get in the way, but we could do something like in case they start showing something on the screen. Maybe they'll turn it around. I mean, it's not like we can see much. It's half a TV screen. Ain't really showing much there, but in case, maybe we can do something like that. I don't know, or just watch this feed right here, or whatever. I'll leave it like this so we have the option. I can switch it real quick. Hey, rise above. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. Are they going to show us video security cam? Uh-oh, they got a whole presentation ready. I don't know if it's just a slideshow for the cops or like it's just that or they're actually going to show us video. Are they going to show us? Y'all got drinks? Y'all ready? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this will be, maybe it's true what she said. Or maybe there's mental health aspect. Charge my phone. My phone's always dying. Twitter box. All right, let me see what's in the Twitter box. Twitter. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, it looks the same. One of the streams have 1080, the other one has 720, but doesn't look much different, really. I guess their cameras are not that amazing. Oh. Somebody said they got GA Mom said I got my Target snacks ready. Let me see what you guys in the chat are saying. Let me tune into the chat. Keep trying to join Discord. It tells me that iCkEdMeL no longer exists. What? It's a public server. Anybody can join Discord. If you type on Google iCkEdMeL Discord, I was gonna say it's the first thing that pops up. It is the second thing that pops up. Somebody made a video getting kicked off of iCkEdMeL Discord. Damn, somebody made a video about that shit. I got kicked off. It's not right. Oh, we got 4,000. Oh, we've got 4,000 people in there. I love that. How come I think? Where's the public listing for it? Let me make sure the server link is still active. Custom link. Yeah. Okay, it's here. Maybe I need to update the link on YouTube. Jen, thank you so much for the super chat.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Everybody give me a thumbs up. I just want to make sure we're good. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. From the city of Hoover, Alabama. 1 2 3. Right at 2:30 now, Central Daylight Time. Everybody good? Everybody good? Mic check 1 2. Mic check. We're getting very close. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. You good, Mike? Mic check. You good?
Ooh,
You
so
good? Everybody
this
good?
screen,
You
this-
good, sir? In the great. Okay.
this screen right here is on a super delay.
Uh-huh.
This lady just came out on
Want me to
screen
give
right
you one real
now.
quick?
So we'll keep the main one.
Okay. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I think he's going to give everybody a 2-minute warning. I think. I'm not positive. Mic check 1 2.
I don't know which one you guys like more. The 11 live has a like about a 20-30 second delay.
Okay, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes, guys. Countdown. 2 minutes. Alabama. Oh shoot! Let's stop touching shit. See over here, he hasn't come out yet.
Mic check 1 2. It's good. Okay.
See now, see this one has a big delay. 11 live.
You have a hardwired line or wireless receiver that's static on that. I can give you one if you need it.
No delay. You guys don't want the delay? F the delay. All right. No delay. All right. We'll stay with this one. I'm just gonna keep the other one open in case they show something on the screen. Okay. All right. You guys got it. You got it. You got it. I used the bathroom already. Listen. I used the bath. I went for a run. I got some sun. I took a really quick shower when I went to the store. I got some blimp blimp. I got this. I bought some sunscreen. Took a quick little shower. After the stream, whenever we're done, I'm supposed to go to the pool too with Maddie. Maddie's really been into the swimming thing lately. So, whenever we finish the live stream, then we're going to go for a little dip. No, I don't want to use WFLA. WFLA sometimes with their stream, I don't want to. They kind of copy claim sometimes. I just don't want to mess around. There's certain networks I try not to use. So I don't want any issues. Even though, okay, all right, that's it. We're done. Let's do it, guys. Listen, thank you so much for the super chat.
All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the Frank and Pam Bearfield Training Center. I'm Captain Keith Sescaleba. That's spelled KEITHCZESKLEBA for the Hoover Police Department. Joining me at the podium today will be Hoover Mayor Frank Brocato, spelled BROCATO, and Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis, spelled DERZIS. You may also hear from Lieutenant Daniel Lowe, spelled LOWE, of the Hoover Police Investigations Division. Mayor Brocato will make a brief opening statement, and then Chief Durzis will read a prepared statement. After Chief's statement is complete, there will be an opportunity to ask a few questions regarding this investigation. Keep in mind that this is still an ongoing investigation, so there may be some questions that we cannot answer. With that, I will turn it over to Mayor Brocato.
Thank you and good afternoon for you all coming today. You know, 6 days ago, our community learned about the disappearance of Carlee Russell, and it sent fear and pandemonium not just through our city, but the entire state and the nation as well. The media quickly joined us to get the word out about Carlee. Our community sprung into action, and they organized search parties, arranged prayer vigils, and they took other steps that I'm not even aware of to help in this situation. The Hoover Police Department quickly rallied multiple partner agencies, stopping at nothing to find Carlee. I'd like to take this time to say thank you first to the Hoover Police Department, our partner agencies, our wonderful community, and to all those that aided in some way in connection with this situation. As the days have gone on and more information has been shared, we know everyone has questions. The Hoover Police Department is known for being very methodical and thorough with their investigations. For that reason, we did not feel comfortable speaking in detail publicly until now. It is important that we share this information now so that our community can be put at ease. So at this time, I'll turn the microphone over to Hoover Police Chief Nick Dursis. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank everyone for being here today. Besides me stands the team who played a significant role in this investigation. I want to thank our department, members of surrounding local law enforcement agencies, the FBI, Secret Service, United States Marshals, and ALEA for their assistance in this case. We said from the evening of July 13th, our focus would be the safe return of Carlee Russell. That occurred on Saturday, July 15th, approximately 49 hours after she called 911 and disappeared. From that point, our focus has been to determine Carlee's whereabouts during that time and what exactly took place. Let me say up front, this investigation is not over. We're still working this case, and we'll be working this case until we uncover every piece of evidence that helps us account for the 49 hours that Carlee Russell was missing. However, through the public interest, and in some cases, public fear that this story has generated, we owe it to our citizens
Yes.
to tell them the facts that we have uncovered.
Yes.
So I will give you the facts that we know today. On July 13th, at approximately 8:20 p.m., Carlee left work from a business at the Summit. Surveillance video from her place of employment shows Carlee concealed a dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business prior to her departure. She ordered food from Tzatziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there. She then traveled to Target on 280, where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-Its. From there, she remained in the parking lot at that shopping center until 9:21 p.m. when she drove to I-459. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path of travel up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m. And at this time, we will play the 911 call in its entirety.
Let's fucking go!
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves. Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you? I'm right next to the exit 10 by the cover bed, like you got my minutes. Okay, so you're before the exit? Yes. Okay, and you headed southbound or northbound? Okay, 480. Towards Tuscaloosa. Okay. And was the child on the left or right side? On the right side. Were they walking northbound or southbound? They're walking towards Tuscaloosa. Walking southbound. Or how old are they like? Like a toddler? Like, maybe like 3 or 4? Is she still under with them? Are you still with them? Okay. Are you with the child right now? Oh, I'm out of the car. Do you mind keeping an eye on it for you? Yeah, sure, yeah. What kind of car are you in? I'm in a Mercedes-Benz. I mean, it's a sedan. Okay. Did you say anything? No. No. Do they look like they're injured? No, they don't. I mean, one area. Is a male or female? I think it's a boy, a little boy. My female? Okay, so he's wearing clothes? Yes. What is he wearing? It looks like he has any clothes on. It looks like a diaper. And you don't see any cars anywhere? No, no cars anywhere. Okay. All right. What's your name? My name is Carlee Russell. You don't rush off from work, right? No, No, but I can't really see that I did. Okay, try to keep an eye on them for the best you can, 'cause I don't have to do no, she's not there. I can't really see that. Look. Okay. All right. On the way. You just try to stay, keep an eye on that, but the officers are on the way, okay? Okay, thanks.
Relative, after speaking with the 911 operator, she went missing during that conversation sometime after 9:36 p.m. Traffic camera footage depicted this portion of the incident. That footage was analyzed as part of the investigation in conjunction with the 911 call and cell phone data to accurately determine the time frame. Carlee's 911 call remains the only report of a child on the interstate, despite numerous vehicles passing through the area at that time. No one has called to report that a child is missing, and the Hoover Police Department did not locate any evidence of a small child walking down the interstate. Data from Carlee's phone, including her Life 360 app, shows that she traveled approximately 600 yards in a vehicle while she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child. 600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight. 600 yards. The Hoover 911 Center received a second call from Carlee's mother, stating that a relative was on the phone with her when they heard Carlee scream, and then they had an open phone line. Hoover police officers arrived on the scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched. Several other officers arrived shortly.
Okay.
They located Carlee's wig and cell phone in the grass near the vehicle. Her purse.
Hold on. The other live sounds better and it's delayed, so I'm gonna play this one.
Straight.
Okay,
600.
Better.
The Hoover 911 Center received a second call from Carlee's mother, stating that a relative was on the phone with her when they heard Carlee scream, and then they had an open phone line. Hoover police officers arrived on the scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly. They located Carlee's wig and cell phone in the grass near the vehicle. Her purse was located in the front seat of her vehicle with her Apple Watch in the purse. The food she ordered for Tzatziki's was also in the car. The items she purchased from Target, as well as the items taken from her place of employment, were not in the vehicle, nor were they located anywhere around the scene. Hoover police deployed all available assets from the point in the search for Carlee. Additional resources were called in to include our own drone unit, crime scene investigators. Numerous detectives responded to the scene. Throughout the day Friday, officers from surrounding local and federal agencies assisted Hoover police in the search for Carlee Russell. Officers returned to the scene on 459 to conduct a thorough line search for evidence. K-9 teams from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department responded to check for any sign of Carlee, the child that she claimed to see, and anything else that could be considered evidence in this case. Those searches all turned up empty. Private citizens, including search parties organized by her family, friends, began looking everywhere that they could to find any trace. These searches took place throughout the day Friday and again on Saturday, yielding nothing. At 10:44 p.m. on July 15th, the Hoover 911 Center receives a call from Carlee's residence stating that she returned home on foot. In subsequent investigations, detectives obtained surveillance footage of Carlee walking down the sidewalk alone prior to arrival at her residence. She was conscious and speaking with paramedics when she was transported to UAB. Detectives were able to obtain a brief statement from her prior to being treated and released. During the statement, she told detectives that while traveling down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler.
The Cheez-Its!
She stated that the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. She told detectives the male had orange hair with a big bald spot. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again and then was put in a car. She claimed she was then blindfolded but was not tied up because the captors said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. She stated the next day she woke up and was fed cheese crackers by the female. She said the woman also played with her hair, but could not remember anything else. At some point, she was put back in a vehicle she claims was able to escape while it was in the West Hoover area. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence. During this interview, detectives noted that Carlee had a small injury to her lip, and she claimed that her head was hurting. She also had a tear in her shirt. Detectives also noted that she had $107 cash in her right sock. Out of respect for Carlee and her family, detectives did not press for additional information in this interview and made plans to speak with her in detail after giving her time to rest. Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis. Part of what data includes several internet searches in the days leading up to their disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case.
Oh, fuck.
On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "You have to pay for an Amber Alert," was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "How to take money from a register without being caught," was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert. There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time. We've asked to interview Carlee a second time, but have not been granted that request.
Ooh!
As you can see, there are many questions left to be answered, but only Carlee can provide those answers. What we can say is that we've been unable to verify most of Carlee's initial statement made to investigators, and we have no reason to believe that there is a threat to the public safety related to this particular case.
Salute!
Thank you very much.
They killed it!
With that, we'll open the floor for some questions. Please raise your hand and I will call on you. Carol.
Chief, do you expect any charges against Carlee Russell in connection with the disappearance and in connection with what was taken from the Woodhouse spa?
Right now, our focus is to determine those 49 hours, so the investigation continues. So to be perfectly honest with you, that hasn't even entered our mind or been discussed.
One more question. Is it surprising to you that the family has not been cooperative in returning to be questioned?
Well, I think the family has stated to us that they didn't think that in her mental state right now, because of trauma of the incident, that she's not ready to talk, is what we've been told.
Question for Chief. You stated that the abductor had orange hair. Was this abductor black male? Was it female? Black female? White female?
I believe it's a white male. Am I correct by saying that? Was it ever? Yeah, white male.
Is this alleged abductor yet on the loose in the Hoover area?
Don't believe so.
Yes, ma'am.
Chief Brittany Deal, WBRC, has a toxicology report been done, and were any drugs or illegal substances found in her system?
We have no report of that.
Is any indication of mental illness in this case?
Not that I'm aware of.
Lisa.
There's been a concern in the community that if this turned out not to be a true story, that the next time a young woman of color was missing, that it might not be taken seriously. How would you respond to that?
I'd respond to say that we investigate every crime to the fullest, just like we have this one.
Was she traveling with anyone Excuse me, was she traveling with anyone since the time she disappeared, to your knowledge?
And not to my knowledge.
Chief, I know you said you weren't able to verify a lot of aspects of the story. Where do you think she went, and how would you characterize what happened here?
You know, that's the $100 question. You know, we pretty much know exactly what took place from the time she left work until she got on the 911 call, and we can see getting out of the car on the interstate from that footage. And after that, I think she only knows. We don't know.
Well, one quick follow-up. Her parents. Did you speak with Carlee's parents, and why do you think it is they were so adamant that there was an abductor?
Yeah, I think parents are believing what their daughter's saying, and we've had a very good rapport with the parents, met with them on several occasions. I've talked to them today a few times, and to make them understand that we're under pressure from our community, not only in our community of the state, but nationally when the story hit. And I just wanted them to understand that today we were going to have a press conference, and what we were going to detail today are facts. And everything that I've told you today is actual facts.
Done.
It's not
I'm
innuendos.
done. I'm
it's not
fucking
what I
done.
think. It's not what these detectives think. It is the factual
I
information.
should have brought a wig. I should have put a wig on. I'm pissed.
How much time do you think you'll give the family before going back to Carlee for a sentence?
Well, I think our detectives have talked to the parents, and we're ready. We're ready to talk as soon as she's ready. So, you know, she called right now. We're ready.
You had one word to describe what went on. What would that be?
Ooh, how about unknown? You know, we know the facts that we have. Everything else is unknown at this time.
In the back.
What have the past few days been like for you, your department? This has been a stressful search, hasn't it?
Well, absolutely. And again, the focus of the investigation that Thursday when she went missing, of course, the focus was to get Carlee home. That's what we want all. We wanted her safe and sound. And that's all happened. And then, of course, this has gotten to be not only a local state story, but a national story. So, you know, it's a lot of stress on everyone in the Hoover Police Department, and the mayor, to every citizen here. We want to know the truth.
As you stand here, are you frustrated?
I wouldn't say I'm frustrated. I mean, I'm very happy that Carlee's home. That was the main ingredient here, and then we'll figure it out. I promise you that we'll end up figuring it out.
Any idea about the number of manpower hours or the expense of the drones and all the rest of the search that might have cost the city and the state and the federal government?
Yeah, we haven't had time to consider that, but it's you know, again, these detectives that are here, this is just a small group of people that have been associated with this case. We have put every available resource that we have on this case because we wanted to make sure that we found out everything. We wanted to get her home, and we have.
I'm disgusted.
Prior indication of mental health problems or
Not that I'm aware of.
Can you just expand on the people from the state, federal resources brought in? What were they doing exactly as you all were searching for her? Can you just expand on that?
Sure. A lot of the from the FBI side, several agents helping us interview. I mean, as you well know, in a case like this, especially when it goes national, we got hundreds and hundreds of calls. And when you get those calls, some of them may just be outlandish, but you got to follow up on them because you never know that you may get that one tidbit. And I'd also say too that we had a great cooperation with the family. The family received hundreds and hundreds of tips, and every time they got a tip, they sent it to us.
Would you say a crime has been committed?
No, we have not determined.
No, no.
The AGG 610 Summit Media. Question for Chief. With all of the searches that you mentioned, Chief, that were on Carlee's phone, does that kind of give you an indication of her mind state during this ordeal, the 48 hours that she went missing?
Well, you know, again, we want to talk in facts, and I do think it's highly unusual to the day that someone gets kidnapped, that several 7 hours or 8 hours before that they're searching the internet, Googling the movie Taken about an abduction. I find that very, very strange. Yes.
I can't.
Investigators feel confident that you know why Carlee Russell may have done this.
No, we do not know. Absolutely not.
Chief, can you explain for us? You mentioned that while I believe you said that Carlee was on the phone with 911, she was traveling 6 football fields, which tells you what?
Which tells me that I've had kids, and I'm sure a lot of people here have, and it's very, very, again, she said it, and I'm not saying it couldn't happen because I've always been one of these guys, never say never, but 6 football fields. I mean, I like athletics, I like football. 6 football fields. To think that a toddler barefoot that could be 3 or 4 years old is going to travel 6 football fields without getting in the roadway, without crying, without any just moving down. It's just very hard for me to understand.
Chief, have you used any technology to enhance that video from 459, and did you see a man grab her?
We did not see, from what we can tell, we don't see anybody on the interstate other than her car and then someone getting out of her driver's side. We have sent that off to the FBI for enhancement. It has not been returned.
Do you think in this case that charges will be forthcoming towards Carlee Russell? And how serious of a crime is it to not only fabricate a 911 call, but to lie to law enforcement during an investigation?
Well, again, that's not something that we've been discussed since we're going through the still investigation. But, people have to understand that when someone says something like this,
you have to take it serious.
We put every available resource. Right. Everybody comes together from, like I say, state, local, federal. It's just a lot of work, and the gentleman earlier said frustrated. I mean, it is a little frustrating to think that all this has been done and we can't find anything out.
Did anyone see her calling in from the side of the road when she made that 911 call?
Not to my knowledge.
All right, last question here. Is this investigation held up until you can speak once again to Carlee Russell?
Well, there's a few things that we're still doing, but obviously we want to talk to Carlee as soon as we can and do an in-depth interview. And at that time, I think we'll have these investigators doing some other things. So
that's all the questions we're going to answer today. We appreciate you guys coming, and we'll be following up with y'all later. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you, brother.
Wow. Mamma mia. We got to play the 911 call again because this audio is better. I want to listen to that 911 call again. So, and I told Flossie to send me because, okay, there was a rumor going around, okay? Flossie, if you can send it to me on Twitter, if you can send me the screenshots of this rumor, the Cheez-Its, the truck, all this bullshit, and that she stole from the job. I didn't even want to mention that shit. Do you know how many people got called racist behind the story because they questioned the shit? Oh my God. They should charge her. You know what's the worst thing about this too? You know what's one of the worst things? There's a lot of bad things about this. Anaya Blanchard, right? The girl that was murdered. Okay? Killed and murdered. Her mother was out there searching for Carlee. That's some disgusting, despicable shit. That's disgusting. And you know what else I got to say? There was this guy, Vito, I said, from Alabama. I've heard of this guy before because I forgot what other Alabama story I covered. It might have been Cupcake. It might have been another girl. He was kind of going off with this story. And I was like, he's kind of vulgar. He's a little bit too much. Because he was going off on Carlee and he was saying things about the parents, which I still think the parents, they probably didn't know. But I think it was kind of messed up, and they did push the police. They forced their hand. When you're saying there's kidnappers out there and all this kind of stuff, you're forcing the hand because now you're saying the public's in danger. These cops aren't doing their job. They came out and killed it. The cops. This is disgusting and despicable. The mother of a child that was murdered is out there helping find your child. And if you saw the beginning of this stream, all those people should get a refund. Yeah, everybody needs a refund in this shit. Yeah. Refund everybody. We collected donations. We sent thousands of dollars to her parents via Venmo, Cash App, gift cards, cash. We held community. They even did popsicle. They did a popsicle prayer. Where did they say that shit over here? That a popsicle and prayer thing. Somebody said that shit. Popsicles and prayer. They came for SF Investigates. They call this guy a liar. Okay? Send him a Shogun. People coming for him. Look at this shit. I took shots. I've been on detox. I didn't want to drink. But I said yesterday, if this comes out to be and I'm sure there's people out there still thinking, well, no, maybe she's still telling the truth. Bro. after the Rudy thing, now we got a whole, and I don't know the situation with it. Now we got a whole new, and just think how this affects the next case, future cases, right? And I thought that video guy, from Alabama, I thought he was being kind of hard. I don't feel bad about anything that guy said anymore. Because I was like, wow. Now, I'm going to play the 911 call, and I want to show you, because some people might not understand the Cheez-Its thing. Thank you, Flossie. Appreciate that. She sent me the Cheez-Its. Let me show you the Cheez-Its thing first. Bro. And then I'm going to play some of this press conference over. Cheez-Its Gate. Which, by the way, I think that's what they said she bought at Target, right? Did they say that? She bought Cheez-Its at Target? Bro, I can't with this shit. Cheez-Its. I can't, bro. I really, this is such a disgusting. Here's the update. She's sticking to she was abducted. She was lured into the woods by some people who live in the woods. So there's people out there living in the woods and shit. In this little thin piece of woods between the highway and the community. Described a person with orange hair. So she's going for some Donald Trump shit. Why is Donald Trump a part of everything? They still coming for Trump. Well, Trump doesn't have orange hair, but like they always talk about his orange skin. Why is there some Trump shit all the time? Orange hair, balding on the top, and tied her up. He drove her around and put her in an 18-wheeler and fed her Cheez-Its for 2 days. The same Cheez-Its she bought from Target? Orange man bad. Why is Trump in every story? I don't get it. So, okay, they fed her Cheez-Its for 2 days and painted her nails. Bruh, I can't make this up, right? All right. They kept her on 150 somewhere, and somehow she manages to get away and runs through the woods to her neighborhood until she gets to her house, and then she goes to the hospital. Hoover got some Ring doorbell footage of her neighborhood, and she just shows her walking casually until she gets home. According to this post, and let me tell you this, I think the Hoover PD, they could have gotten even dirtier. They could have showed us the Ring doorbell. They were still respectful. But now the parents doing this press tour and shit about like, there's kidnappers out there. We're not going to be bullied. They also said something about prayers. We wanted sincere prayers and the entitlement of the community. How dare you guys, which again, I'm not saying the parents knew this. Maybe this is groundbreaking to them, but it's a little bit telling because it's the parents that made that 911 call that said she was unconscious, but when the cops or the paramedics get there, she's not unconscious. She's responsive. It's like the Rudy shit. He's nonverbal, but we see an interview where he's like talking perfect, right? So according to this post, it says Hoover got some Ring doorbell footage of her walking or footage from her neighborhood, and it just shows her casually walking until she gets close to her house. Then she starts sprinting and flailing her arms and acting a fool. Kind of like Rudy, where he walks into the hotel. I don't know what that hotel shit was about. He walks into the hotel and he's like limping and shit because maybe his mom told him. And then all of a sudden he's walking normal. All right. Let me see the other screenshot and I'm going to play this 911 call again. I can't with this shit, bro. And people were saying there was rumors that she stole from her job. I didn't want to talk about it because I was like, maybe that's disrespectful. People always want to cancel you and shit. There was rumors that she stole from her job. All right, let's listen.
Granola bars and Cheez-Its.
Hold on.
She ordered food from the place of employment. Shows
Hold on, let's
Carlee
start. Let me see. Right.
for their assistance in this case.
Okay, let's start right here. Oh, they blacked out for a second. That's why I was kind of glad we didn't have this stream, but this stream had a better audio. Let me forward it a little bit.
Her place of employment shows Carlee concealed a dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business prior to her departure.
So she steals or takes a bathrobe and toilet paper.
She ordered food from Tzatziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there. She then traveled to Target on 280, where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-Its.
You cannot make this shit up.
From there, she remained in the parking lot at that shopping center until 9:21 p.m. when she drove to I-459. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals.
Captions? Okay, you want captions? It's really loud, but maybe there could be people that are hearing impaired, so I'll put the captions on for that. Even though the YouTube captions are on, turn on the YouTube captions, but I'll put
ordered food from Taziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there. She then traveled to Target on 280, where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-Its. From there, she remained in the parking lot at that shopping center until 9:21 p.m. when she drove to I-459. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path of travel, up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m. And at this time, we will play the 911 call in its entirety.
What's she doing with that toilet paper? What a damn. Yo, my phone is blowing up. Okay, Heather said that someone put in the chat her parents are supposed to address the public after the presser. Okay, if the mods can open up her parent, I think her mother's on Facebook. Send me the links, open up the pages. What are they going to say after I think they should just bow out and let it go or get an attorney. Because at this point, it's not right. It's not right to say there's a kidnapper out there and people should be worried. People they took time off of work. They sent money. People are worried in that community. People brought their kids to the searches. Either bow out or just say like, hey, sorry, she had some sort of whatever. Like, don't keep this kidnapper shit going on already.
Hi, I am on.
Let me boost up the volume. It's still low. The problem is the audio that they're playing, it's not at the microphone, so it's not going to be loud. I hope they post it separately. Let me see. Hoover, Facebook. Let me see if they posted it. They should post it separately so everybody can get the audio. I'm tipsy as shit. I've been on detox. We got the lawyer live too. We're going to watch him. So right now, these two shots hit me kind of hard. I can't lie. I had one beer yesterday. My mother came by and we had a beer. That was it. So I haven't had liquor in like almost 2 months. So these two shots kind of hit me. I'm like, whoa. All right.
459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves. Hold on. Where on 459 are you? I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Med, like to get off by the Hoover Med. Okay, so you're before that exit? Yes. Okay, were you headed southbound or northbound? Like towards Tuscaloosa or towards 280? Towards Tuscaloosa. Okay, and was the child on the left or right side? On the right side. Were they walking northbound or southbound? They're walking towards Tuscaloosa. Walking southbound? Or how old do they look? Like a toddler, like maybe like 3 or 4. Did you pull over with them, or are you still with them? Yes. Okay, are you with the child right now? No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though. Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there? Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay, what kind of car are you in? I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz. Is it a sedan or a SUV?
But she's also it's a toddler on the side of the road. Yeah, he's rolling, bro. Yeah, it's a toddler on the side of the road on the highway. Yeah, no one.
SUV. I mean, it's a sedan. Sorry. Can you put your hazards on for me? Yeah, they're on. Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them? No. Okay. No. Do they look like they're injured? No, they don't. Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian? They're white. Okay. Is it male or female? I think it's a boy, a little boy. Right now? Okay. So is he wearing clothes? Yes. Okay. What is he wearing? It's a white t-shirt. It doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper. And you don't see any cars anywhere? No, no cars anywhere. Okay. All right. What's your name? My name is Carlee Russell. And you don't see any angry brush out from where you're at, correct? No, but I can't really see them that good. Okay, try to keep an eye on them for the best that you can, because I don't want you to lose track of them. Okay. All right, and do they have shoes on? No, not that I can see. I can't really see that one. Okay. All right, I've got them on the way, okay? Just try to keep an eye on them. Officers are on the way, okay? Okay, thanks. Thank you. Okay, bye.
I got a message too that concerning Anaya's mom, Angela Harris, she's also been dealing with flare up of lupus, and she was still out there looking for Carlee. Really sad. That whole Angela Harris thing is fucked up, and she's a really nice lady, and she really was like, hey, I'm just out here doing the right thing. She has a page for her daughter. That is really fucked up. Fucked up. That's disgusting. I mean, I know this chick, Carlee, didn't expect all this attention. That's fucked up. I want to hear a little bit of the earlier details. A little bit. Well, I don't want to hear the mayor. I want to hear the whole taken thing.
Thank you, Mayor. Who played a significant role in this investigation. I want to thank our department, members of surrounding local law enforcement agencies, the FBI, Secret Service, United States Marshals, and Aaliyah.
Oh, they kind of blacked out a couple times.
Food from Tazika, another shows court.
Let's see.
Us at the summit. Surveillance video from her place of employment shows Carlee concealed a dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business prior to her departure. She ordered food from Taziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there.
Let me tell you something. There was a stream that I had where people called in, people that have been like gone through rape in their life, abuse, felt some type of way. And they're on different sides of the spectrum. So some people were defending Carlee, and some people were like, this is bullshit. There were people that called on my stream. So there's a lot of people out there. I have friends personally that have experienced abuse. Thankfully, I never went through that myself. I thank God that I didn't have to go through that growing up. But there's people that have gone through that shit. So like, yo, you don't know how many levels of fucked up this is. You know, like I'm shocked, taken back. I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I was trying to be cautious.
Then traveled to Target on 280, where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-Its. From there, she remained in the parking lot at that shopping center until 9:21 p.m. when she drove to I-459. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path.
Yeah, some woman that was crying the other night.
Of travel up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m. And at this time, we will play the 911 call in its entirety.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that again, but we'll go after that.
Carlee called a relative after speaking with the 911 operator. She went missing during that conversation sometime after 9:36 p.m. Traffic camera footage was obtained which depicted this portion of the incident, and that footage was analyzed as part of the investigation in conjunction with the 911 call and cell phone data to accurately determine the time frame. Carlee's 911 call remains the only report of a child on the interstate, despite numerous vehicles passing through the area at that time. No one has called to report that a child is missing, and the Hoover Police Department did not locate any evidence of a small child.
They should apologize to Anaya's mother. I agree with that.
Down the interstate. Data from Carlee's phone, including her Life 360 app, shows that she traveled approximately 600 yards in her vehicle while she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child. 600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight. 600 yards. The Hoover 911 Center received a second call from Carlee's mother, stating that a relative was on the phone with her when they heard Carlee scream, and then they had an open phone line. Hoover police officers arrived on the scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly. They located Carlee's wig and cell phone in the grass near the vehicle. Her purse was located in the front seat of her vehicle with her Apple Watch in the purse. The food she ordered for Tzatziki's was also in the car. The items she purchased from Target, as well as the items taken from her place of employment, were not in the vehicle, nor were they located anywhere around the scene. Hoover police deployed all available assets from the point in the search for Carlee. Additional resources were called in to include our own drone unit, crime scene investigators. Numerous detectives responded to the scene. Throughout the day Friday.
Ooh, that whole stripper rumor too. I don't know if we should talk about that. I mean, I feel like the gloves are off now. Blue Eyed Candy says second rumor option based on taken movie search is a tensiograph for a boyfriend cheating with stripper. Which, by the way, the boyfriend was cursing out this other guy the other night, Vito. He called him all kinds. The boyfriend, there's DM pictures. People sent me screenshots. The boyfriend was going off on this other guy, calling shit out.
Friday, officers from surrounded local and federal agencies assisted Hoover police in the search for Carlee Russell. Officers returned to the scene on 459 to conduct a thorough line search for evidence. K-9 teams from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department responded to check for any sign of Carlee, the child that she claimed to see, and anything else that could be considered evidence in this case. Those searches all turned up empty. Private citizens, including search parties organized by her family, friends, began looking everywhere that they could to find any trace. These searches took place throughout the day Friday and again on Saturday, yielding nothing. At 10:44 p.m. on July 15th, the Hoover 911 center receives a call from Carlee's residence stating that she returned home on foot. In subsequent investigations, detectives obtained surveillance footage of Carlee walking down the sidewalk alone prior to arrival at her residence. She was conscious and speaking with paramedics when she was transported to UAB. Detectives were able to obtain a brief statement from her prior to being treated and released.
All right, I think
During the statement, she told detectives that while traveling down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated that the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. She told detectives the male had orange hair with a big bald spot on the back. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again and then was put in a car. She claimed she was then blindfolded, but was not tied
and
up
I almost don't even
because
care.
the captor said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists.
Let's see if I can get up on
She
this.
said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact.
Okay.
She stated the next day she woke up and was fed cheese crackers by the female.
Bro, this is bullshit.
She said the woman also played with
Tired
her
of
hair.
this shit. I'm
but did not
done
remember anything else.
I'm
At some
done.
point, she was put back in a vehicle she claims was able to escape while it was in the West Hoover area. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence.
For over a
During
decade.
this interview, detectives noted that Carlee had a small injury to her lip.
It's a chase.
She claimed
They
that
put
her
the
head
chase
was
on the
hurting.
side.
She also had a tear in her shirt. Detectives also noted that she had $107 cash in her right sock.
Lord almighty.
Out of respect for Carlee and her family, detectives did not press for additional information in this interview and made plans to speak with her in detail after giving her time to rest. Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. We enlisted.
Bro, they stole a minivan? Oh my God. So what's going on with the world today. So the world, I don't know what's going on. The world is in shambles and in chaos. You want to move on? Okay. Let's put on the I want to see what this attorney has to say. Where he at? Where the attorney at? I don't know this guy. He been snapping. Eric Guster. I am Eric Guster. This is bullshit. Eric Guster. Lord almighty.
Blindfolded, but her wrists weren't tied because they did not want to leave marks on those AKA wrists. My wife has on her AKA shirt today, and I just been ragging like, "What's your sorrow right here?"
Got Chase going on too.
And let's talk about. Don't forget the tissue sober. She drives Benz. Let's talk about that for a minute. You remember?
You guys tell me what you want to do. Do you want to do calls? I mean, where do we go from this? You're screaming. No, screaming's too much. What? This is hilarious. Okay. Oh, let me. What do you guys want to do? Should we do calls? How do you feeling? I mean, we got a chase going on. The world's going upside down. I took 2 shots. I'm lit off of the 2 shots. Lord help me. What are you guys feeling like? Should I do a poll? This is just, I just can't. I mean, I can let the callers call in. Let the callers call in and go up. I might have to set a limit though on the calls, like the time limit. Y'all tell me what y'all want to do, man. The world's going crazy. Everybody's stealing cars. We have the methed out guy on meth. You want to do calls? All right, we could do both.
Searches were very interesting. Whenever there's an investigation in reference,
Let me do a poll.
They tend to search the internet searches for people, not just missing persons, but also people who are accused of theft and embezzlement. Because people generally, let me Google how to get away with this, or how to get away with murder. Let me Google how to get away with this. So that's what people do, and they don't think, man, they can search my searches. However, even when you wipe your thing clean, they can still tell what you searched. You can wipe it clean all day, but unless you really, really wipe it, like I usually have a client, I usually do criminal defense.
Because I honestly feel like the chase, we can just leave it running in the background. We don't have to make a decision. We can still leave the chase running in the background. So I think it's either like calls or the attorney. If you want to, the chase can stay there running in the background. I don't think we'd have to have the audio. The chase is like whatever, you know. So
I
calls.
Get on a bus, and then she was probably on.
Do it all. Fuck it, right?
Her dumb self was logged into her Facebook account. Well, she didn't have her phone, but then there was a rumor about her boyfriend talking about she befriended him or something real weird. But I wondered did she actually go to Nashville, but it was too hot for her because she was probably not banking on everything blowing up.
Let me tell you, the internet is going hard. They are going hard. I think we should just do calls and have the chase in the background. Because the attorney, I really want to get his initial reaction, but I can't rewind because he's live streaming. So we can rewind the attorney after.
The more you talk, the more
that's what you guys say.
You put yourself in legal.
Oh shit! People want the attorney. Okay, we'll leave the attorney on.
Needs a lawyer. If y'all know, all y'all on the internet talking about folks talking about this case, y'all need to tell her to lawyer up. Y'all need to get us some. All y'all talking trash need to get $500 a piece together and get her a good lawyer because she's in trouble. She's in big trouble. She done told the good city of Hoover, had the whole good city of Hoover on edge for such a long time.
Oh, no.
And it's a whole mess. All right. Yeah, the show started. No. Yeah, I don't think she made it to Beyonce. I think that her picture was out there so fast and everywhere she couldn't go. She couldn't go. Yes, a person can plead the fifth all day. And if you are accused of a crime or a suspect of a crime, you have the right to remain silent. And as you all know, if you've seen TV shows, Miranda rights, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. And that's very true. The more you talk, the bigger hole you get yourself in. And it's a whole big mess. It is sad, John. It's sad. It's sad for several reasons for me, particularly. It's sad because I'm overjoyed that this one was not hurt. But it's sad because when things like this happen, there's several routes that this can go. Number one, when things like this happen, it impacts later cases. And anyone can, if they say, no, it won't, it does. When someone really comes up missing, the people who have if someone has a very similar scenario or kind of similar, they're going to think about this case. People are going to think about this case and knowing it was a total fabrication, and they're going to have automatic doubts. And that's human. If you know about a specific situation and something else presents itself similarly, you may have doubts. In jury trials, when you have cases that
I've not seen that.
Wow, this is so. I'm still in shock. I'm still in whatever. Apparently, there's still people out there that support Carlee. I guess. I mean, that's fine. I guess if you support a lie, manipulating people, and manipulating the mother of a child that was murdered. I guess there's some people still out there standing with Carlee. You can stand out there with her. I'm not gonna support that shit. As far as people asking to slow the chat, there's only so much you can do. You can press on if you're on your cell phone. You can press on the button on the chat and like stop at a certain thing. But once there's like thousands and thousands of people, like what are you going to do? You're going to set like a 10-minute limit for people to only be able to say one thing every 10 minutes. You just pause where you want to read the comment and that's it. I think we should do calls. It looks like he froze Guster. Let me see what happened with Guster here. No, Guster. Oh, I think his connection got frozen. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines. If you guys want to call in, I think he got disconnected or something happened. We got a chase going on. Bro, this is messed up on so many levels. I mean, let me do call in studio. Let me do this thing. Log in here. People want to call in. We have to keep the calls. If there's a lot of people that call in, I think we need to set it to like a 4-minute limit if a bunch of people call in. I feel like there's people that want to share their thoughts on this. I guess there's people still holding on to Carlee. Hold on to that if you support lying and manipulating the public and saying there's a danger. And it's not surprising to me. It's not surprising to me. She needs to get some kind of help. I don't think. I'm almost not even think this was a mental health thing. I don't know. I mean, she stole from the job. They're saying she was looking up taking stuff. This was obviously planned and plotted. There's other people out there that are missing. There's other people there that have been raped. And so for people out there that are supporting a lie, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, people. Ooh, people out there drinking. What you got here? Oh, I love that. Seltzer. There's people out there still caping for Carlee. Okay. Amazing. Damn, yo. I haven't even dialed into the line. There's 6 people holding. All right, let's get to the calls. Let's do the calls, man. We lost the attorney. That would be nice to have the attorney. Let me call in here. That's incredible. I'm not surprised because that's why, like, when I see some of these YouTubers out there.
Calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your.
When I see YouTubers out there that lie and fabricate stories, and there's people out there that still support a lie all day long and make up concoction all day long, and there's people like, we still stand with you. I see now why. Because you can lie about rape and kidnapping or whatever it is, and people still support you. So I guess by now it's not surprising, right? Let me see. Oh, they hung up on me. Damn. This thing here said I didn't put in my response fast enough. Let me dial in. Hold on, I gotta connect real quick to the calls. I'm gonna let you guys call in and carry the show away. I'm just gonna chill. Let's see. Okay.
Manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
Chase, I know. Let me put this on full screen, I guess. And I'm going to take the calls while this chase goes on. Hopefully nothing bad happens in this chase. Okay, first caller, 732. 732, how you doing? Where you calling from?
Hey, I'm good. This is K Solo, man. Today my birthday.
Happy birthday, K Solo. I know you called the other night. How you doing?
Yeah. All right. I knew, I had a feeling. I can't say I knew because nobody knew.
Right.
But I had a feeling that this girl was lying because nothing was adding up.
Right.
I was like, oh my goodness. But then I'm glad they came out and said what it was. Now her parents can stop lying for her.
Right. This is like her parents. They were saying, there was rumors, people saying that her parents were going to speak up or something. I think they should just kind of leave this alone, unless they're gonna make like a public statement of like, I don't know, we're
They probably now that they they came out with the facts, it's best for them to remain silent.
yeah. Oh, he's at a
Because
gas
that
station.
girl's finna be in a whole bunch of trouble.
Leave it alone. Back up. Maybe make some sort of public. Carlee, maybe make a public apology or something.
Apology, I mean, an apology would be great, but a lot of people was worried about her, and it's just unfair for you to do this, have the whole nation in an uproar, for it to be false.
Yep.
But you got a 4-minute.
Yeah, you're good. You have a little more time. Were you shocked though? Like, were you shocked with the whole Cheez-Its thing and like, I don't know, the back of a.
I heard about the Cheez-Its earlier today, and I'm like,
Right.
Cheez-Its, where the hell Cheez-Its come from?
Crazy.
But it wasn't that she was. I didn't hear that she was in the back of a semi. I heard that she was tied to a tree and they were feeding the Cheez-Its.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
what?
That's crazy.
But then to come back with your nails painted, when I heard that rumor last night, I was like, if she came back with her nails, she wasn't no abducted. Who want to do that?
Right. Oh my God. Well, thank you. I appreciate the call. Take care.
Yeah.
All right. And happy birthday.
I mean, thank you. Yeah. When I seen the video, that enhanced lighting video, I was like, it wasn't even nobody on that show did the rule. I don't know what she was talking about. That's what started getting me skeptical about the whole thing. But then now that they come out with this press conference today, she is a face lie. It's almost comical.
That's a shame. Yeah, that's a shame, man. I don't know. That is a shame.
But I hope they, departments across the country take people seriously when they, report abductions, because that's crazy. She's like the boy that cried wolf. That's crazy.
Thank you.
But
Well, appreciate the
I'm
call.
gonna let you get to the other callers.
All right.
And when you ready to take your shot, I'm gonna take mine.
I took 2 already. I took 2 of my shots. I'm lit right now.
Oh, I'm too behind. Let me go get
Yeah,
going.
take the shots.
I'll be back in
All right. Thanks.
All right.
Take care. Happy birthday.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, let me take 228. We'll keep it moving quick because the lines are full. 228, how you doing? Where you calling from? Carlee's fan.
Mississippi.
Hi, how you doing?
I promise, I was on her side. I could not believe it. I was shocked.
Right.
I was one of those people who did not believe it. And now I was here. I don't know. I just could not believe it. I was floored. I don't follow any social media, so I did not know about all the rumors. But this press conference, though.
Right.
I was
So you believed her story. You were kind of taken up for her because, I mean, a lot of people feel sympathy. A lot of people were concerned. But so did you have any sneaking suspicions, or were you just like not at all, and then now you're just shocked?
No, it was sketchy.
Okay.
Before people started analyzing, like, okay, this baby didn't like run off the highway, like, what's going on? Like, how did, she not call her family? She called this, I think they said she called some boyfriend, girlfriend to tell them about the baby inside the highway. It was just stuff that came out that made me think like, okay, this is weird. But I didn't want to believe it. Before I started listening to all the rumors, I was like, okay, I don't want to believe that, especially, how it is with Black people going missing and they don't get the attention that they should. Like, people say that, people of color disappear all the time.
Right.
Publicity what this did. So that's why I was like, no one would lie about something like this. Like, no, that can happen. But boy.
Wow. Well, I appreciate the call. Thank you for the support. And yeah, I don't know where they go from here. The family, Carlee. What's the next step? I mean,
Yeah, I'm a little nervous for the young lady. I I hope she learned a lesson, but unfortunately, I know it's consequences for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
and I hope this
I feel
teaches
for
anybody
her.
else. Anybody else planning on doing the same thing or just thinking about it? I hope that this story gets enough attention that anybody else. Ooh, what the hell is going on there? He stole another car. This guy stole another car? No. No. What? Carlee. I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh man.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. All right. Bye bye.
Some people are telling me that my screams are too loud. I have a. Oh, it's actually not working right. Hold on. I have a setting that it's supposed to stop the let me put on the limiter. Testing. Let me put it a little lower. Hey! Okay, a little higher. Hey! Okay, right there. There's a limit so it doesn't like blow your speakers up. My bad. I don't know, for some reason it wasn't working. All right, 407. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Mel, I'm so pissed. It's Cheeks.
Cheeks! Tell me about it,
I done
Cheeks.
had my drink. Listen, I done had my drink. I done had the little, after work wind down, a little smoke, and I'm pissed.
Hey.
I am pissed. Listen, I feel just like the other caller. It's already bad enough that Black and brown people do not get as much coverage as we should. They all say it's the missing white woman syndrome. Look it up. Apparently it's a thing that people have done. So I get that. Then I'm like, it's shit like this that is the problem. I said, so now if my kid decides to go off, I'm going to be on your live stream begging for the public's help because the cops are going to be thinking, yo, didn't Alabama just go through some shit? Yeah, nah, Slim. We don't know how much we can really give in.
And somebody sent me the article to that. There was something about a fake baby kidnapping. Somebody sent me an article. I'm going to have to find where that's at. Somebody did DM me that. The fake baby that was taken.
But this is nuts. And her parents, bruh, I don't know about y'all, but I know how my daddy is. My daddy would be like, I don't want to be caught up in your shit. I just told my daughter that. I said, I would beat your ass and make you get on national TV, on that press with snotty nose and all, and tell them people that you fucking lied.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Now, because this is ridiculous. You can't do stuff like this. What's up with the ticket? Where were you going to go in Nashville with $107 in your pocket? How you meet random people in the damn woods, like you said, that thin-ass veil of woods, living in the damn woods, who got access to an 18-wheeler in a car? So how you get a whole manicure and get your wig did while you being abducted? It don't make no sense. And they fed you, they gave you snacks? Come on, man. You just wanted to break from being an adult. That money that you stole at that register, look, you left all No, I'm pissed. Carlee needs to be held accountable, and not for nothing. Just like Sherry Papini's blonde hair, blue-eyed self got charges and has to pay that money back. Carlee, don't think that it's an exception to this. They just said they don't believe there was no mental illness. So, Slim, you did this on your own. You lied. Take accountability for that shit. Parents, tell that girl cut her ass off.
Yeah.
Cut her ass off. You put yourself in this shit. You get your ass out of this shit. And the only way that you're going to get out of it is if you take up accountability and be like, bro, I lied. I don't know why the fuck I did it. I did it, and I'm taking full responsibility for the shit. This
White man with orange hair. Damn. Why would she say that? Orange hair?
You put out Bozo, Ronald McDonald, all the damn redheads around your city. Like, damn. How you gonna try and hand somebody up because your ass got tired of being a motherfucking adult instead of talking to your parents? Because it clearly seems like your parents are funding your lifestyle.
Right.
So why not just go to your parents and be like, look, this nursing school shit, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. It's too much. Your parents are there. I'm 35 and I know I can count on my dad. Come on now. You got to be held responsible. And then I'm not even going to talk about Angela's situation because that shit really
That's messed
tears my
up.
heart
That
out.
is so messed up. I don't think a lot of
And
people
I
even know about
understand
that.
You may not have thought that it wouldn't have gotten to that level, but I watched that lady's live that you showed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pissed.
That's
I'm
fucked
hurt.
up. That's
I'm
really messed
more
up.
hurt for her
Mm-hmm.
than I am about Carlee. Carlee can kiss my ass. Be a motherfucking adult and take accountability, bruh. You got tired. We all get tired as adults. but you talk to people. You don't pull BS like this. Think about what your parents were going through. They didn't even talk to you. The girlfriend heard you yell and scream, and she had to report that shit to your parents. But that's only if that was honestly the truth, unless she was in on the bullshit too.
Right.
I don't know. But all I know is Carlee needs to take accountability. They need to go ahead and charge her ass just like they did Sherry Papini.
Right,
And she needs to
right.
pay back that money. The parents, shut the hell up. Because it's out there. Understand as parents, you want to believe your children, but you also have to understand and believe your child will lie to you, no matter how small or how big. We lied about cookies in the jar, right? Motherfuckers are sitting here lying about being kidnapped. Come on, man. Come on, man.
This is wild.
I gotta get
yeah.
off the phone.
All right.
I know. I think I did my 4-minute mark, but
Yeah, you're at 3. It's okay. You're at 3:30, but you're good. You're
progress.
good. Yeah, thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
I appreciate your support. All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let me get the next callers. This chase is kind of wild too. This guy was in a minivan. I don't know what happened to this cop car. They crashed or some shit. This guy strolls out of the car. I don't know. Was it 2 cars he stole? At some point, it was in a minivan, and he just like strolls out, casually walks, and he takes another vehicle and hauls his ass out of there. The cops should have grabbed his ass. All right, 718. How you doing? We're calling from 718. That's local, I think, too.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God, that press conference was crazy. The police department came with it. Like, I don't understand how the truck could drop her off near her house and she just go through the woods and naturally appear at her house. That is wild. I don't understand that. And then on top of that, how is she planning all this stuff out way ahead of time? That's crazy to me. And then the mother saying that she was fighting for her life. How was she fighting for her life? How? I would love to see the mother's reaction now of her saying that she was fighting for her life. Because
I don't know.
she wasn't. She didn't put. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I was going to say, I don't know if she somehow duped the mother or not because, I don't know. They call 911 saying she's unresponsive, but they get there and she is responsive. So.
Yeah, and the truck dropped her off right in the woods near her house. And she just went through the woods and magically appeared back at her house. Like, that's wild to me. Like, the whole thing is wild. And to know people still believe this chick is crazy.
Right.
Like, I don't understand all the stuff that she came up with leading up to this. I'm glad she didn't make it through nursing school. Like, who the hell would want her to be a nurse?
Right.
I wouldn't, because the way she planned this shit out was crazy. But that's all I have to say. It's crazy.
Thank you. Yeah.
Real crazy. And I hope she gets charged. I hope she gets charged, learn the lesson, and I hope the parents do the right thing and let her. She's 25 years old. Let her speak out for herself now. She's 25. She's an adult. Let her handle her own business.
Right.
And that's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye. I'm a little concerned about this driver because this guy is driving nuts as crap. 561. How you doing? Where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Mel? I'm in
Hey,
Delray
good.
Beach, Florida. My name's Tim.
Tim, welcome. Thank you for calling, man. What's your thoughts on all this craziness?
Well, here's kind of what I want to happen. I'm not going to go into exactly where she was and whose car helped her. I don't know anything about that. What I can say is here's what I want to happen. I'm a licensed professional engineer. I work all over the state of Florida. Most of the projects I work on are with some type of municipality, like the town of whoever, the city of whoever, the county of whatever. When they come to us and some project is being talked about, these people have the budget down to a penny, what it's going to cost, how much time it's going to take, how many years off in the future this is going to happen, all kinds of permits, all kinds of things that cities and towns and counties are very good with tracking the public's money. What I want to happen is I want Hoover Police and whatever county that's in, and the state police, the highway patrol, whoever was involved, whatever other 3-letter agency, to put together a total budget that this young lady cost the taxpayers in that area. And
Right.
I want that number to be put everywhere, because the people in that area paid for this whole, hoax or whatever you want to call it. And I think people should be really mad about stuff like that, because that pushes off other utility projects, that pushes off other public works projects that have to be done. That can mess up a city or a town or a county's budget for years to come. And I think she has to pay for that when she's charged. I think that should be something they bring up over and over, almost like maybe like a scarlet letter of some sort. Her picture on a billboard with that number all over that city, all over that county, wherever they want to put those billboards up, put them up. I think she needs to be felt ashamed of what she's done, basically.
I agree. They should do that, because other people have gotten charged for faking kidnappings. I feel like she should be held accountable too. They didn't want to answer when asked about that, but I feel like they are definitely investigating. They're trying to get all their ducks in a row. I hope they do hold her fully accountable. I totally agree with everything you're saying.
Right. Well, that's the other thing. The investigation, as I'm not sure who the guy was, one of the mayors or a city manager or something like that, who was in that press release. What he said was they're not done investigating. I mean,
right.
They could have all kinds of officers and detectives, running around that whole area for, another month or so, looking at footage. I mean, basically wasting all those people who live in that area's money that they worked for and paid into these systems. So it's not even over yet. How much more money are they going to spend? How much money, like I said, I work with a lot of municipalities, towns, cities, counties, and whatnot. They send tons of money to, to federal agencies. They bring agencies in from out of state for a lot of projects I work on. Everything's tracked down to, the dollar, usually the penny. You know what I mean? So I really think they should tally all this up, make it known to the public, what she cost everybody, especially the people who live in that area. And I don't want to say which cases, because off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I have seen an idea similar to this in other cases where in court, they would bring up, total cost of, whatever investigation was going on,
Right.
A lot of times in hoaxes and other things like this.
They should.
Yeah, on a comedic note, before I let you go, I know you got 20 other callers or whatever. There was a woman last night who called in. I'm not sure if it was last night or the night before, who said something that sounded kind of silly, kind of funny. She was at a motel getting her back blown out. That it looks now like that's what was going on, right?
Possible, yeah. Possible, yep.
It's possible. It's possible. All right, my man.
All right, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the call. Thank you for your support.
Stay cool down there.
All right, take care. Another Florida caller. I'm a little shocked that these cops. I'm going to take the next caller. I understand when they fall back because it's a danger, and so maybe they don't want to upset the person. This person is clearly erratic, insane, approaching multiple people, stealing multiple cars, and they're like slacking on this shit. The guy literally casually just like, walked out and took another car, then parks again, takes his time. The cops finally kind of pull up. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to peel out. This guy, I'm a little nervous about even having this shit playing on the stream. Oh, he just ran over. He's driving nuts. Okay, next caller. Holy crap. 769. So we're in the twilight zone. 769, how you doing? Where are you calling from?
Hello, Mel from Mississippi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm calling about first let me apologize to Angela for having to go through this, and I'm hoping she healed from lupus. I mean, this is sad. I know cancer kills a couple of cherries kill cancer cells as stated, but I don't know if that matters how far in diagnosis she actually is. But as for the mother, people are still assuming that the parents had a lot of money. But remember, they said they wasn't in it for the money. But didn't it say on that paper you read that they was accepting Venmos and stuff? And for the only way that they accept Venmos, they have to give out their own address. That means they were in it for the money. That means they are in it for like the hoax or the lie. And not only that, she's Googling up movies and stuff like that at the same time. Don't blame Hollywood for somebody's reaction.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Hollywood is a movie and a place that you go to. People is overly judging what she did. And why was she still a bath robe and a bath?
I don't
some
get
tissue,
that.
everything from a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody must have been harassing her at work. Why would you let hot food get cold and then go to Target and it's like 10 minutes away? Why would you get your snacks last? You know what I mean?
Right.
When you got hot food in the car. Normally you would order it from Target after picking up the snack. And then she didn't eat, so she wasn't hungry, I guess. And look how long she sat in the Target parking lot. So she taking it out on her mother. Her mother said, yeah, because she's the type that give me her own food. No, she ain't, because she's sitting at the thing with both of y'all food. Who else is asking her for food?
True.
I think it's got to do with who she's taking care of in that house. Because who did the brother work? Did the sister of the brother work? Was she the one, or he the one with the baby? You know what I mean? She never showed her face.
Right, right.
None of the whole family come out when somebody missing. You see the little sisters, the babies. You want to know everybody. You know, in the press conference when somebody is missing. That's not. She needs to been arrested. And it's racist because she blamed it on a white man.
I know.
It was all the white baby, the white man, the white. You know what I mean? So, this is a representation of America, but I think that 911 needs a video call. I think that when I'm calling 911 to the 911, I think that them people should be able to video call now so you can see what I'm talking about, what I've seen, you know?
I agree.
Well, that's all I have to say. Enjoy your 2 shots. And tell Maddie hi.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Going to the museum.
Oh, yeah, you saw that?
To the museum.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to the museum, and then we did the zoo recently, and then also one of my friends brought his daughter by like 2 weeks ago, and my friend brought her nephew by. We all went to the pool. We had a good time. So she's good. She's having a good time. So I appreciate that.
That's great. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
I'm just kind of like, I'm not sure what police are doing. I guess they're taking this like, let's just let them wreak havoc on the community and steal multiple cars, possibly kill somebody. How many vans has this guy stolen? What? I don't know what he's doing. I guess it's just like, I don't know, let's just stand by and let him do whatever the fuck he wants. I can't with today. Lately, this last 2 weeks, I don't know what is going on with society. What is going on today? All right, next caller. Let me get to. I know you guys are holding. 303. How you doing? Where are you calling from?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado.
Now,
Hey.
I looked up. Yes. That I told everybody from the beginning of this Carlee case, something was not right. That girl, they said in that statement, press conference, that girl searched for tickets to Nashville. So, out of curiosity, I went to Nashville. Guess what Nashville has?
What they got?
Abortion clinics.
Oh.
Abortion clinics.
I
She
heard
only
rumors about
took the
that.
stuff she took on the job and the snacks.
Right.
You're not going to eat a full meal on a bus. You can snack on a bus. Evidently, Nashville must not be that far. And she still had $107 in her sock. If she was abducted by a red-headed orange clown or leprechaun or whatever it was, they would have took her money. She wouldn't have had no money.
This
So
is insane. Yeah.
her mama and all them people need to pay. Her mama did all the talking. If you noticed, her mom did all the talking during the interviews. Her dad just sat there and shook his head.
Mama's
So
love.
somebody in that family helped her. The boyfriend, the dad, the brother, the sister-in-law, whoever it was, to come up with this lame, sorry excuse for a story that couldn't even be wrote in a book. And I'm sorry, I don't understand people. Now, when a kid goes missing, the police are really going to start questioning people about their kids' behavior.
Of course, yeah.
Their phones, their everything. Behind somebody that either wanted to go get an abortion or went on a booty call. but I'm pretty sure she went and got an abortion because that's the only state it was legal down there.
Well, thank you so much for the call. Yeah, I agree. This is messed up. I'm somewhat shocked because I didn't think the cops were going to go this hard, but they went hard. I feel like, you know what? Their name was being tarnished. They said they have responsibility to the public. So, like, had they maybe not kept saying there's a kidnapper out there and kept pushing and pushing and pushing this narrative and pushing it on police, I don't think they thought cops were going to come out like this, but they did. So...
yeah, and this chase is off the chain.
I know, this is a crazy ass chase.
Yeah, and this man done stole 3 cars. He done hit 2 police cars. Police driving right by him. He's in and out of gas stations, and now he's on the highway. And they just threw a spike strip, I think. But he's still rolling.
Still going.
I'm like, oh my God, is he going to kill somebody? Or
That's what I'm nervous about. I don't want some shit to happen because I don't want to have to take down the stream because it was a really good stream. I'm a little nervous about this guy because this guy's very, very erratic and doesn't seem to care. I feel like they might need to do something to stop him. He's like a danger to the public. I don't know. They might have to. I don't know what they're gonna have to do.
I'm sitting over here biting my nails like, oh my God. But
wow.
I won't keep you, Mel, but I just wanted to let you know, if you do that search on abortion clinics, you will find there is just one west of Nashville.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll check it out.
All right.
All right. Take care.
Uh-huh.
All right. Bye. All right, guys. So I'm going to take the rest of the callers. There's 8 people holding, so I'm going to try to get through them quick because I'm thinking let's get these callers and then let's kind of focus a little bit on the chase. 217, how you doing? Where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm calling from Illinois. This is Laura.
Laura, hi. How you doing? I feel like you've called before.
Hey,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura Wade, yeah.
Oh, Laura Wade, you sent me a super chat, so you're in the chat all the time. Yeah, thank you. How you doing?
Yeah. I'm better now. I've been sick, but
okay.
No, I was
Good.
calling because I mean, other than the obvious stuff with the searches and all the new stuff the police brought out and stuff, you know, when they first released the video of her pulling over on the road when she claimed she saw the kid and everything, didn't it show her going around to the passenger side of her car?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, if you're getting out to check on a kid you see on the side of the highway, you're not going to bother with trying to get stuff out of the other side of your car. She was getting in there to get her robe and her snacks and all that stuff.
To head off into the
going
woods.
to walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then also, because she claims that he got her and took her over the fence and then he tied her up and everything. But wait a minute, a few minutes later, she escaped and they got her back and blindfolded her, but he didn't want to tie her up because he didn't want marks on her. He already tied her up once. Traffickers and kidnappers are not going to give 2 pisses about leaving marks on you from tying you up.
Right.
They're not. They're going to do whatever they can to keep you from getting away. And then, so, I mean, even the littlest details in her story, those are enough just to, you know, throw you completely off.
Right.
And everything. And the money in her sock, she said they stripped her down and took pictures of her naked. You're not going to have, like the other caller said, you're not going to have money on you in your clothes because, 1, they're going to take whatever you have on you, and 2, they took your clothes off.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure they weren't being polite about it. Oh, let me help you unbutton your pants. It didn't. No, I'm pretty sure they were pretty rough about it. But yeah, it's just this whole story is good. The whole story is just like the other callers. I'm just beyond pissed off that she thought she could just do this and get away with it. But on the other hand, like other callers have said, unfortunately, you know, black and brown people, their stories don't get out there. And this one, thank God, just happened to, but unfortunately turned out to be this big, you know, mess. And and just like a lot of other people, what kind of tarnish is that going to put on other cases that are for real? That's going to be a big issue now, because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you know, well, maybe, I mean, not even maybe necessarily just black and brown people, but just kidnapped and missing people, period. Now it's going to be a lot harder for people to trust people's stories and stuff, because this is not the first case of recent that we've had missing people be a complete hoax. I mean, you got the Rudy Paris and you got this, and then you got the Papini story, and this is happening more and more, and it's just going to make it worse and worse for people that are in real desperate need.
Right. Yep.
But yeah, I'm not going to keep it because I know you want to get these calls, and I want to watch this chase.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
crazy.
Let's get through it. So thank you so much. Yeah. Appreciate it.
All right.
All
Thanks.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. All right, I'm going to get through the rest of the callers. Let's try to get through it quick so we can see what in the world is going on here. 201, how you doing? Where you calling from?
Mel, bruh.
Bruh.
I was giving her the benefit of the doubt that maybe she accidentally took something or somebody gave her something. I hear you, Raina. Oh my gosh, she's not doing wrong. She's in every one of your lives that I'm on. I was going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I thought maybe she took something, maybe she had a psychotic break. But now I'm just like, is she more of a Rudy, or is she more of like that girl that just killed her baby at the hospital? That damn well knew she was pregnant.
Treviso.
And you know what I?
Yeah, another skeezer.
Is she more like is it like her parents are like overbearing and they drove her nuts like a Rudy, or is it like that other one where she's conniving and the parents do everything they can to keep her from doing something stupid, and even though they had 360 on her, that app, they, that was like her try to get the hell out of there kind of thing.
Right.
But I also want to say that officer in that suit, that was a sexy old man. Oh my God. What a beautiful suit. And also, I was wondering, like, how the hell is he telling the story without cracking the hell up? But if you look at his eyes were red and watery. And I'm like, he's definitely not been crying. He's probably tired. But I bet you they got their laughs all the way out for the past, like they had to laugh this shit out.
Hold on one second. Let me just give a quick disclaimer for everybody watching. I don't know what's going to happen, so content viewer discretion is advised. This is a live chase, live show on TV. I have no idea what's going to happen, so if you're concerned or you're worried, or maybe turn off which I know you're not going to, but I'm saying it in case. Content viewer discretion advised. No idea anything could happen. It's a live chase that we're watching. All right, go ahead.
Oh man, then you might want to.
I know.
Because I've seen the 2 streams you had to turn off.
Yeah, I think I've done it once or twice, but yeah, we'll see.
Man.
We'll see.
And this is a good stream. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I was
okay.
Like, which one is she? Is she like kind of victim, like Rudy-ish or whatever, or is she like that, conniving girl whose parents like tried everything they could, but she didn't watch enough true crime to know what to do correctly.
All right.
Thank you, Belle.
Thank you.
Watch the
Bye.
chase.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, we're working through. And 912, how are you doing? Where are you calling from? 912.
Hey, Mel?
Yes,
you
hi.
You didn't say 912.
Oh, I did.
Okay, this is Candace, or Blue Eye Candy from Southeast Georgia.
I see you in the chat all the time.
Okay, so first, yes. Watching this chase, which as I've been waiting for all the callers, I've gotten really into this. That thing must have been filled up with gas because the gas cap was off. They must have filled it up and went into the store. But when he got that sports car, the police were right on the other side of the gas pump. So I'm guess whenever he makes it to another gas station, he might do it again. Anyways, this is crazy. The miles, he's traveling so fast and everything. But anyways, I know, and I can see that you're wanting to get through all this too. I just wanted to say I think that I hate it. I think she's just a spoiled brat. I'm just going to say it. I think that her searches, Amber Alert, that goes, this is a 25-year-old woman and worried about an Amber Alert, which is intended for children, tells you what her mind frame is maybe about the exposure and how it would, be broadcast out. I think this was either the attention grab because of the boyfriend and like they were saying before, or something to do with a pregnancy and the embarrassment and hiding that from the parents, basically. But now, we all know none of this stuff as far as speculating. It's just the why. And I think her parents, I do wonder if they heard what we heard at the press conference at the same time, like, all the facts unfolding since they're not talking and the police is like, well, here, this is what we have. and knowing that, you know, they went on national television. Are they going to,
God.
have a change? You know?
They got this
so
guy.
anyway,
They got
that's
him.
just what's going to be.
They got his
They
ass.
always
Let's
did.
go! Run his ass!
Oh, mine's delayed.
Bring the canines. Bring the canines. What is that? Get the canines out.
Ooh.
They just slam his ass on the ground. How many people he almost killed? Slam his ass. Let's see what he does. I don't
He's
know.
not very physically fit. I don't think he's going to run fast. He was barely jogging earlier.
Yeah, oh, now you want to come with your hands on you, psycho?
Oh, they ain't
Fucking
wasting their
nut.
time.
Pull his ass out of there.
Yeah. I wonder how many jurisdictions he ran through. How many? Oh, I got the gun on him.
Lord almighty. Oh, he's this
And I used to do this stuff. Tell you, dispatching on a high-speed chase and not being able to see anything. I think that caller talking about the video, that's probably going to be down the line, and that would be really interesting when that happens. Oh yeah, he's surrendering. He's not gonna. Mine's delayed, so I'm sure you're seeing before I am. I'm looking at the TV.
Oh, yeah. They got him. They got his ass. I was
They already got
worried.
him? Okay, yeah, because I'm just seeing him getting out. He's just now getting out of the van for me.
Ooh, they're rolling up heavy. Oof. Them boys rolling deep. Rolling up heavy. Ain't playing with it. I got a shotgun or assault rifle, whatever it is, right to his back. Nut job. These people shouldn't be let out again though, because this person, he's gonna kill somebody. He's not. Is he really gonna rehabilitate himself? He's gonna kill somebody in the future. Because he has no regard for society.
Right. We had a police chief. I had worked with him when I was on the county level, and he became the police chief in our we have a little town, like one red light. And there was a chase that had ensued from the county before us. And the state patrol was in it, the county, and our little city's police chief was standing at our one red light, you know, to make sure it was safe, to clear the ways, because this maniac was going, 100 miles an hour, and comes through our city and strikes our police chief, kills him, and then runs up into the gas station. He loses control, kills another veteran, and his son was there. They were getting gas on a motorcycle, kills him, and I guess at that point he wrecks, and they got him, and they were able to apprehend him. But that's when you see the officers kind of swaying back, they kind of, are hesitant, because like you said, there's no telling who he's going to hit, and he's not caring. I mean, you just never know.
All right.
But anyway, I was going to say a lot, but this stuff was distracting, and you and your 2 shots, thanks, because I can't do. I'd be just like you. I've been off of alcohol fast, and no way. Nice. But it's been fun. I'm glad she ended up live. This is it is what it is, and she's going to have the consequences. So.
All right.
I guess we'll just see until the next case, huh?
Yep. Well, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Take it easy.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Wow, man. Okay, 443. You're working on the calls. 443. How you doing? Where you calling from? 443. 443. 443. You've been holding for a while. 44. Foo. Oh, man. You ain't there? All right, I'm going to return you to the queue. Since you've been holding for a while, I'll put you back in the queue. Maybe you'll come back. Maybe you stepped away, okay? Let me get the next caller. 951. How you doing?
What's up, dog? I'm doing good. Yourself?
Pretty good. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Is Southern California. It's Junior.
Sound familiar? Junior! You're alive!
Yeah.
What happened to you, man?
I'm
You
alive.
good? It's been a long time.
Yeah, the old cliche, dog. Fucking working on my mental health,
Good.
But I'm chill. Now. I made it out. But
sure,
yeah, man, freaking I'm still here though. I haven't been watching. I've been watching like 70% of the time, but still watching you and all.
Cool.
And yeah, all's good, man. How's all with you, bro? I've been seeing the Rudy stuff and everything, but this Carlee thing caught my attention for show. Bruh, bunch of bozo. My bad. I say, how you doing though? My bad.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm pretty good, man. I kind of took a little break after that one trial again, and that really took a lot out of me. So I kind of took a break, but now I'm kind of getting back into things. And like you said, man, I've been kind of trying to work on a little bit on my mental stuff and trying to take more time but like make sure I do more time with Maddie. So like we've been doing the pool almost every day this week. After this stream, we're gonna go do the pool again because she's like really, really into swimming. So I'm gonna put her in some swimming classes.
Aquatic.
Yeah, because her school was doing swimming stuff, but they didn't really teach them how to swim. They just got the kids comfortable getting in the water. But like her mother asked her, like, "Oh, what do you want to do? Like ballet, karate, blah 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 blah." And then she mentioned swimming. She was like, "I want to do swimming." So she has like this real like big thing for swimming.
She got the aquatic bug right now, huh?
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to. My thing
cool,
is
man.
to take her every day this week, and then when she goes with her mother, I'm gonna try to look into some swimming classes to get her to do that swimming stuff, you know. So, but yeah, big man.
Yeah, it's hot over here, bro. I can only imagine over there in FL, man. But yeah, it's over here triple digits in SoCal right now. That dude was gnarly on the chase. Freaking they should have freaking been like, "Take your shoes off, motherfucker," and freaking have him walk on this hot ass.
Yeah.
Freaking cement.
Put him on the
And I
floor.
was like, "Well, Judge, he freaking. I thought he had something in his shoes, you know, make his ass pay." No, because he was going so gnarly, bro, that he could have killed someone for sure. All the other chases are mediocre compared to that dude right there. But my bad if I'm going over. But real quick, yeah, bro, I think that was all a freaking a flu flame. Freaking, it was all freaking flabbergasted lies. And somebody said, "Oh, nah, they're not gonna get the money." If that's the case, bro, that just goes to show you what she did. Like in today's society, like people don't even want the money; they'll take that clout. And it sucks because like she put a bad name on her dad and her mom. If they're not in it, you know,
right?
They're gonna look at their mom and dad like all sour in those wherever they're at. I don't even know where they're at, but if it's a small town, even worse.
Hoover, I think it's Hoover. I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna look at her. They're gonna be looking at them twisted, and it's gonna be like cry wolf if something ever does happen to them, which sucks, you know, because nobody wants that on their vibe, you know. But yeah, I think that girl did that all. And bro, like it sucks because bro, she sucks at lying, bro. I ain't the pro at lying, bro. But if I was on the operator, bro, if I was on the line, I'd be like, dude, there's a little kid. Hey, little dude, come here. Bro, she didn't even do that. That just goes to show you how lazy this chick is on even trying to, like, plan, like, you know, like, if it was a Rambo person with Rambo, like, freaking type of survival skills, and they did this, I'd be like, okay, you know, we can't find them because they're actually, like, a survivalist. This chick was so freaking nonchalant, you know, and not prepared for this. And I was going to say, too, bro, she done messed up and did it these days. Bro, these days, the crime community, physical communities, bro, we're on it. Just to sum it up, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, she could have pulled this off. Man, heck no. And I love how the cops were putting her freaking Google searches on blast, bro. So funny.
I know. The whole Taken thing. She was looking up Taken. Bruh.
Oh, dude. So funny, bro. So funny, bro. But bro, I got a laptop, bro. I'm looking at you on the big screen.
Oh, amazing.
I'm looking at the chat right now. That shit's funny. What's up, chat? I'm in the background though. Yeah, man. I'm just watching stuff. But they do need to hold her accountable for sure. Cause
I think so too.
Man, we're on some primitive stuff, man. We're still on that. Like, hey, if you mess up, she's lucky this ain't Brazil. They'll freaking punch her a couple times in Brazil, you know, for her actions like
Brazil,
this. You know?
Yeah. Some of these other countries, who knows what they do? They do some. They would lock her up. I don't know if they'd stone her or something in India. Or, I don't know. I don't want to say India. I don't know. Wherever other countries. I don't know. They might. In Dubai, they arrested a woman for yelling. Who knows what they would do in some other country for pulling this shit off.
I always, but I love the USA. I love California. I love it, hate it. But bro, I like to say we got too much time on our hands, bro, over here in the first world vibes, bro, doing dumb crap like this. You feel me? So freaking crazy. But she don't care about the repercussions either, bro.
Right.
She's just gonna go on and she'll take the negative clout versus nothing. Cause 4 or 5 days ago, bro, or however long ago, bro, nobody knew this chick, bro. And I think people like her, bro, would rather be known and be hated than to not be known at all on some weirdo vibes, you know? Because some people like to be low key. I like to be low key.
Right.
Yeah, man. But I don't want to take up no more time,
All right,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
All right,
Hell
take
yeah.
care.
Oh,
everyone.
bro, do you still? My bad, bro.
Yeah.
You still got the PO box, bro? Because I know
I
you
still have the
moved.
PO
I see
box.
the new setup.
I did move. I'm a little
Okay, for
further away
sure.
from the PO box, but I do have the PO box. So
All right,
yeah,
bro. Because I'm still gonna send you a cologne and the
Hey.
seatbelt knife, seatbelt cutter, knife, window shatterer
Okay.
breaker, and
I'm
a little
down.
care package, bro. I got you, dog.
Yeah, whenever,
Yeah,
man.
dog.
No rush. Whenever. If you ever want to hit me up, I don't know if you have Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram, whatever. If you ever want to talk, I'm glad to hear from you.
I do.
Okay, I know.
I do, bro. I'm glad you said that, bro.
Yeah.
I have a funny fucking name, bro. It's fucking vulgar. It's funny. It's. I have a fucking gnarly following count. It's 666. So that'll give you a clue. And bro, I got tattoos on my face, dog. That's the
Oh really? Oh shit! All
Bro,
right,
you're
yeah.
not gonna. You ain't gonna, bro. I'm the epitome of like, don't judge a book by its cover, bro. Like you would never. Yeah, I probably gave myself away up in this little town, bro. Like, yeah, because me and my only homie are the only ones with like gnarly face tats. Yeah, bro. But I'm gonna send you a message.
Yeah, hit
and
me
be
up.
like, I'm gonna send you a message and be like, yo, Mel, what's up, motherfucker? So you know it's me.
All right.
It's a funny name though, bro.
All right, and I'm glad you're doing good, man. We haven't heard from you in a long time, so I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, man, it's chill, man. I got a car too, dog.
Nice.
10 seconds. I got a car, bro. I didn't want to, but man, just got one. Still ride my bike though. I love my bike, but that BR is getting tinted right now. A little Honda. I know you're searching for a car. 5 more seconds, bro. I love electrics. I love electric vibes, bro. But I love me a gasoline vibe, bro. That's
Really?
my vibe, bro. I want the gasoline. I want both ends of the spectrum in this lifetime, bro. I want the electric vibe, but I want a freaking steam down the road and a freaking gas powered freaking vehicle, bro. And everything between, bro. Yeah, bro. I'll hit you up,
All right,
bro.
Junior,
Look
man.
at my Instagram request.
Yeah, I will.
Sure.
All right, take care, man.
Sorry, dudes, waiting. My bad, dog.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, take care, brother.
Love you, bro. See
Love
you,
you
dude.
too. Peace.
Oh, yeah. Later.
Wow, that was a long time. We haven't heard from Junior in a long time. 443, how you doing? Where you calling from? I know I put you back on hold. Hey,
Double muted my friend.
hi, who's this?
I had you double muted because Beans was up here and she was getting into crackers and talking
Jewel.
all kinds of stuff. Anyway, Jules, how you doing?
Hey, good. How you doing? Thank you for holding. Hi, how you doing? Hola. You're being the best ever. Adorable.
She's been like waiting for to say hi to you and Maddie.
Aw.
Anyway, so I wanted to do a three-way with Cheeks, but we're running out of time.
Okay.
So, couple things. I knew that this was BS from the beginning because, oh Lord, as a white girl, I know somebody is going to give me flack. That's why I wanted Cheeks. But why would someone take off your weave and just leave it there? Like a kidnapper is not going to check to see what's on your head. So she overthought that first.
Right.
Then you watch the video. And then she just creeps up for like half a mile looking for this baby. You would see that baby. It's not a 10-foot tall baby. So anyway, then it just reminded me of a story. And I told Cheeks, I said, look, we'll get on Discord. I'll call Mel. I'll tell you one day. It just struck me. My grandmother will be 94 this year. When she got so mad at my grandfather, she acted like someone had stolen the car. But it was her. And she just drove around, and around and kept beeping the horn every time she passed the house. Like, just to be a little cray-cray. So, I mean, and then once she found out it was her, she went into the garage and locked the door and just ate donuts in front of them. So I don't know what this chick's motive was, but it just reminded me of something that my grandmother did. So who knows what her motive is? She could have been mad at her boyfriend, looking for attention, but it just reminded me of that story. So
yeah, there's still more to the
That's
story
all.
for sure. Yeah, what was the motive? What was the point of all this shit?
yes, the motive is making me nuts. And since it's my birthday, I'm gonna make you take another shot with me.
Oh, so I don't have any more shots, but I have a beer. You want to hold on for a second? Let me just pour a little beer.
You got it.
All right, hang on
Let's do
right
it.
there. You guys hold on. You know what? I'm gonna play this guy in the background. Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on.
I'm attorney Eric Gusser with Gusser Law Firm based in Birmingham, Alabama. legal analyst. For those of you who don't know who I am, I practice in Birmingham, Alabama, and we're talking about this Carlee Russell case. Hoover PD
Look at Mel.
just
Mel
gave
was
an
all
update.
good. I was cleaned
And
up. Oh, God help me, Jesus.
Well, people may tune in later, but let me.
Didn't you crack that bottle earlier that you wanted
All
to
right.
today?
This
So this is where we are.
was exactly what Eric Gus.
Okay, you ready? Jewel,
Let's go. I got my
you ready?
mimosa ready. Let's
Oh, I love mimosa. All right, here we go. Boom. Cheers. Happy birthday to you.
Woohoo! Salud.
Salud. Beans.
Down the hatch.
Amazing. Happy birthday. I love the picture you sent me earlier, too.
I didn't want to crack that bottle until at least like one, but I was like, yes.
I love mimosas.
I want to hear my voice on YouTube. Queen.
That's so cute.
Yeah, she's not dramatic at all. No, not one bit.
Mel, wear
Yeah.
floaties when you go swim. This is what people tell me. It's not a deep pool.
No, it was good. It was a good day. 2 chases.
I know. What a
some
day, right?
Crazy clowns.
What a day. What a day.
I
2
like
chases and this crazy situation with Carlee. Wow.
Yeah, you like his couch because it's purple light.
Oh, she saw that?
Because it has like that, like little cup holder and
Oh, she knows. Wow, she pays attention. Oh my God. Damn.
I told you, you're the only YouTuber I'm allowed to watch.
I even watched a guy. Remember when he literally made a whole entire house out of like outside mud.
Oh, honey, that was like Native American stuff I was teaching you. That's educational. Different.
Any final thoughts?
All right. Well, I will not keep you. Yeah.
Okay.
I just knew from the beginning it was a lie. So that's all. And I wanted to tell you my crazy grandma story.
Yeah, wow. Wow. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. You've been right on me for a while, so I appreciate that. And I love the little pictures and screenshots you sent me, so thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And we'll
All
be
right.
moving that way in the year.
Let me know. That'd be awesome.
Maddie. Yes, sir.
Maddie needs more friends, so yeah, let me know.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye.
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 Adios. I can't curse now. 617. How you doing? Where you calling from? 2 more calls after this.
I called them the other night. My name's Jenna Lee. I'm from Boston.
Boston.
So, you know what I just? Yeah, I called a couple days ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'm all in your chat right now, dying. You know what I was just thinking?
Tell me.
I was thinking when you were just yelling, bro, I laughed so loud when you were yelling when you were going to get the bear. I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if the man got him. But I got off of the chat, so I couldn't even write it. But so I could picture it was like fucking orange hair chasing you for a bear.
Orange hair. But
no, I'm dead. It's just I'm not even gonna just hate all the lies and shit. We already went over all that.
Right,
You know what I was thinking when we were watching the press conference, right? Like, I'm like, why are these cops going so easy? Like, that part I don't understand. Like, that doesn't happen where I'm from. I don't know if it's like a South thing, like a Southern thing, like it's different out there. I don't know, but and then I'm thinking like more and more as I'm hearing people talk, like maybe like I don't know. My first thought with it, like this generation's so pressed on attention and like doing crazy shit for attention. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
shit that you normally wouldn't fucking do.
Clout.
Sorry. Right. So I'm like, I don't doubt for a second that that's what that was for, whether it be the boyfriend, TikTok views, whatever these people do today at her age, it's gross. But like, I'm like, if they don't come with charges for her, what's that gonna show? all these kids that are doing all this dumb shit. Oh, I can do that. I can do that and probably get bread, or my family come up. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's just, I don't know. I think they need to really, hopefully they will, so that doesn't set like a trend of getting yourself kidnapped by fucking woodsmen. But what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, and like it broke my heart too, like about the girl. I don't know that story about the girl's mom that was murdered that went out there.
Nia Blanchard.
I'm also, yeah, I have an autoimmune disease too. So like when she said that, it just touched me different. I heard one of the callers say, like, you know, where she's at with it and stuff like that. An autoimmune is non-curable. You can take certain medications to slow down certain flare-ups depending on what you have, stuff like that. Lupus, no. I believe you can die from lupus. But when you're flared up from stuff like that, like I'm a single parent of two. It lays me up in bed for like weeks. You know what I mean? And I'm a working single mother. So it's just that on top of everything else, that poor woman, I don't know. I felt worse for her than I think even that delusional mother and the father who absolutely knew something was up. I don't think they were helping her, but that father stayed. Yeah, they said it all in yesterday's thing. Remember, like
right.
It was just so awkward. But and I mean, whether she's alpha or not, because she doesn't stop, and the poor man can't even get on the fucking word. I don't know if that's the case. I don't think anybody does, but unless you know them, or he wasn't buying the bullshit from day one, and that was his vibe. His vibe was weird from jump. I don't know. I thought that too. I didn't believe none of it from day one, but I don't know. I just wanted to, say that I was waiting for the baby to jump out of the car when they pulled that man over, but that didn't happen.
What a shit show.
I know. Seriously, what a fucking embarrassment to her family too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I with my kids, I can tell my kids lying on the phone. I have a 14 and a 9-year-old. Just the tone in their voice. I'm like, no shame to her, because there's times where I don't know my kids lying. I guess not really, but you know your child,
right?
And if you know your child well, somebody would have known that kid was well capable of doing some weird shit like that. Somebody along the lines was like, oh shit, she did this. There's no way they didn't. Come on.
I wonder where they go from here. I wonder where the parents
go
from
there. Where do you go from there? Like your friend said that calls in all the time, bro, I would be doing the same shit. I would be pulling my kid by the fucking ear right on TV.
Yeah.
Like,
my mother would have beat my ass. I mean, well, she's 25, but she's living. My mother would have came at me. My mother would have attacked me on some real shit. All. Yeah, it would have been after this. My mother would have. Oh, what? I'm sure. My mother came at me with a pot one time because I got my ears pierced when I was younger. I went to Claire's. I got an ear piercing.
I passed my own kid's ass crying as I did mine on my kid's bed.
Pull some shit like this? What?
Right. No, it's gross. It's so selfish. I wish one day we would, just because I'm nosy as fuck, like wish we could find out really what the real tea is. But
right.
I doubt it's ever going to come out. There's no way that she's sitting back like, oh, I'm too traumatized. Bitch, from what? You created the bullshit.
Right.
You traumatized yourself because of the hate comments she's probably getting. You deserve everything that comes her way now. It's all out, I think that's why they were holding out on that. Remember we were talking about that the other day, like, why are they not releasing this? It was a reason they did not release that 911 call from jump. Every other situation they do.
Right.
Put out an Amber Alert, all these things. And like the other caller said too, like, what mentality at 25? I've been on my own since I was 17. What mentality at 25 do you have to look up an Amber Alert for yourself, you weirdo? That's strange.
I know. That is strange.
Like, it's very strange. Like, I don't know. Maybe the toilet paper thing was because she was going to stay in the woods with the man. Who knows?
I have no idea.
It's weird.
Well,
I sent you that
Where?
screenshot too about I sent it on Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
about the Cheez-It thing. I sent it yesterday when I first seen it. Yep. But yeah, I'll let you go.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the call.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Everybody loves your accent too. I love your accent.
I know, it kept coming up. I was dying. I was like, I didn't say my name. They don't know it's me. I'm screaming.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
You too.
Okay. So we got 2 more callers. All right. And then we'll listen to the lawyer a little bit. 570. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Hey, no, it's Elaine in the Poconos. How you doing?
Good.
Your boomer number.
How you doing?
In
What's
fact,
up?
it's your boomer. Well, I'm going to be taking another gummy after we get off the phone. I
shit.
didn't want to take one before.
A gummy?
Huh?
A gummy, you said?
Yeah, I had been in chat that time after the first time I tried one last month at some point, and I ate for a day straight. Been in a lot of pain today, and I need to get some painting done. So, in fact, after I get off, I'm going to ask your chat if they know anything about the ingredients in these things. One was supposed to be for nighttime only. It didn't work.
What gummies you
it had
taking?
me
What,
up for
what kind
2
of
days.
gummies you taking?
The Delta extracts.
Oh, okay. I mean,
And it says 150 milligrams THC-JD plus THC-P live resin.
Hey, you lit over there. Okay. I used to
I
take the
had
Delta
no
9,
idea.
which was nice. I don't know. I didn't have.
That's what these are. That's what this is.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, first I want to publicly thank both you and the community. I've done it in chat before, but you guys supported me so much 2 years ago when my son passed away suddenly. And that was why I became a member. The community you built is just so supportive of everybody else. It's incredible.
Are you on Discord?
And I wanted to thank. Pardon me?
Are you on Discord?
I'm trying. That was
Okay,
what
it's
I
kinda
was
hard,
trying
right?
to say in chat today. I can't. I'm in other groups on Discord, but for some reason, every time I keep trying to get into your Discord, it tells me you don't exist.
Okay, I need to email me and I'll send you a
try
link.
to figure it out after. Okay.
iCkEdMeL
I'll
at
try to
Gmail.
figure it out, or I'll DM you.
Yeah, iCkEdMeL at Gmail.
Anyways.
I'll send you one. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Also, it's alien pod people. My girls and I have decided that evil, alien, insane pod people have taken over the minds and souls of half of our country these days.
What?
I mean, the insanity that's going on.
What you say, aliens?
What other it must be alien. I don't know. It's either in our water, it's aliens, it's something, because something is going on with all these crazy cases that keep coming up. All the familiar sides or family sides, whatever you want to call it. And cases like this one, while I was still in medicine, I also volunteered. I'm a survivor, and I became a counselor and volunteer for SADV cases and an advocate. And cases like this one, as well as some other recent ones, they actually hurt the justice that we have been trying to get for years. It feels like we keep taking one step back, and then cases like this come up. And, people, when a woman claims that she's been through something after a case like this, people are going to start doubting again. I'm in the thing that always trust but verify, I guess. Trust what a woman is saying. A lot of my clients that I worked with, it was mutual DV that was happening on both sides. A lot of times substance abuse was involved. I know that's not real popular to bring up, and it's not in every single case. But when you have cases like this, or people faking, whether it's SA, whether it's violence, or this imaginary red-haired balding abduction with an imaginary diapered baby, I had read in some of on some of the forums online, I had read this girl Carlee had told some of her friends that she thought that local law enforcement was racist. I don't know if you had heard that.
Yeah, I did hear things like that.
She didn't. that she didn't think that the local law enforcement in Birmingham and the surrounding areas cared about black women. Well, she just did a fantastic job of proving that wrong. And I really, really hope that they go after both her and, I don't know, her family. I feel bad for them. If they're not involved, I find it, like other callers have said, I find it really hard to believe that they could still be believing their daughter this wild story despite all the evidence. It just doesn't make any sense.
Right.
But if nothing else, she needs to either face charges. How much did you say? $70,000 that was donated or used towards this case?
There's a thing that some were pledges from companies, so I think some of them didn't actually send. But there was a post that I saw where the locals had sent at least like $3,000 for Venmo, PayPal, and then the other website said that I think there was like $13,000 outside of like the pledges that people had donated that they were saying they weren't going to refund, maybe because they're waiting for the investigation to be over. But I think those people should be refunded. I really think they should get their money back.
No, I do too. I think everything should be refunded, and she needs to face charges and have, what do they call it when you have to pay back? I can't think straight. What's the word when you have to pay money to the courts for things that were spent?
Like restitution?
For it. I just
something?
can't.
Restitution?
Yeah. She needs to pay restitution. This is absolutely ridiculous.
I agree.
But I thought that the response, I know Birmingham. I went to medical school at UAB. The nursing program that she was in, as a med student at UAB, we actually felt sorry for the nursing students. It is a very difficult, very, very high stress nursing school. It's one of the best in the country. I think she's going to have a problem with a career in nursing after this. But
for sure. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, but I can't see, as strict as that program is, no. If she wasn't already let go, she won't be going back anytime soon. But it is a high stress. And I felt really sorry at first. And I know a lot of people, right when she was found, a lot of people were commenting that perpetrators never let you go or don't bring you back to where, yeah, they do. I'm not going to go into my story, but my perpetrator when I was 18, after being in the National Forest for 2 hours tied to a tree, he came back and picked me up and then took me back to campus. This was at FSU. And this was in the 1970s. This was before universities had to report these incidents. In fact, local police didn't want to get involved at all. So nothing. He was kicked out of the university, but that was it.
Wow. That was it?
That's
all?
Anyway,
Damn.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't. It was my fault because I agreed to go out to dinner with him.
That's not your fault. Because you would go out to dinner with somebody?
This was campus police in the 1970s. One of the campus police officers looked at me and said, "Welcome to real life, kiddo."
Wow.
And I'll never forget that.
That's how they did it back in the day, huh?
And
Damn.
Well, that was when he brought me back to town. I had been out in the National Forest. He came back. He was proposing to me. I was trying to be nice because I just didn't want to get hurt anymore. I was really beat up. My clothes were all torn to pieces. When he first started attacking me, he was a vet, and I had torn his dog tag off, and he just went ballistic when I tore his dog tag off. But on the way back, I was just trying to keep him calm. And he told, that I was the nicest person he had ever met. After he had assaulted me, beat the living daylights out of me, and tied me up to a tree, he kept proposing to me. Jeez. And instead of taking me back to the dorm, he didn't know where I lived. I was really careful. I thought I had all my bases covered, but I got into a car with the son of a bitch, and I shouldn't have. But anyways, I had him take me back to a friend's apartment because my friend was a security guard, and I thought that would cover me and that we could prosecute and everything. No, can't when I went to when my friend took me to the hospital, they called TPD and they wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole because with 2 students from FSU, and at that point in time, they weren't allowed to get involved in what they thought was, even though the assault happened out in the National Forest, they weren't allowed to get involved.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was pretty. I ended up at that point. I dropped out of school not shortly afterwards. I returned years later, but I couldn't continue at school. I was pretty messed up for quite a while. I had never been with a man before, so I was pretty messed up. But he did bring me back, and I had other clients that I worked with. That had been assaulted. They were also either taken back to the bar, taken back to their home, or allowed to live, allowed to stay. A lot of these guys, they're not really thinking about the consequences when they're doing it and when it ends. So they do screw up, and I'm saying screw up because they'll leave evidence and everything, and they just want to get away from it. They did their control, they did their violence, and the whole thing. It's not about sex; it's about violence and control. And once they're done, they're ready to remove themselves from the situation. If that means taking the woman back or just leaving her safe and sound, so be it.
So let me say this.
It doesn't escalate.
Okay. So email me so I can send you the Discord link, or I can help you get on Discord because we have a community there that if you want to hang out and chill, you want to talk to people. I don't have that much experience in Delta or whatever. I mean, I've taken some. But yeah, you should totally join up there and hang out with us. And then I'm sorry for the stuff that you've been through. And
that was 50 years ago, my dear.
Okay.
I've been through a lot since then, but
Okay.
And like I said, the way that I handled everything was I became a counselor and an advocate because
Gotcha.
the way I feel helping other people is the best way to get over trauma like that.
Right.
But
Okay.
I will contact you to
Yeah.
get the Discord server, and
And
I'll do that
thank you for
before I
calling.
take the gummy today.
Yeah, thank you for calling. Yeah, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I don't know if there's people that are experts on that stuff or what, but yeah, definitely join the server up because maybe somebody on there maybe has a little bit of experience with that or whatever. And I don't want to recommend or say any of my thoughts too much online because I'm not any kind of medical professional as far as that. But
Well,
yeah,
I want to try to cut it in half. I put one in the freezer. The problem before, and the reason I did a whole one, was because it was almost pure liquid, even though I'd been keeping them in the refrigerator.
Jesus.
So I just said, what the heck, I'll just slurp it all up. Boy, was that a mistake. Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling and email me, iCkEdMeL@gmail.com.
Thank you for everything. Thank you, and thank your community for everything that they do.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Last caller. They've been holding for a long time. 815. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Aloha, Mel. This is Jennifer calling from freaking Alabama.
Oh, no. You calling from Alabama? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
up? How you doing?
Actually, I usually live in your chat at Sherlock Mom 007 and in Discord.
Okay.
And I tell you what, listening to the previous callers and this whole thing, my heart rate warnings have just been running berserk on my watch.
Right.
Because this whole case has just got me. I have a daughter that's 24 that lives in Hoover. And, that's her exit. And
oh, really?
as I'm also an advocate for the missing and just was searching for a family member that we found safe last week, but on the other side of the fence, wanting local law enforcement to step up and help in these cases, and you're pleading. And when you have a mom of a missing person call and give an important lead, and they don't get a call back for 24 hours, and we're family members that are sitting on edge wondering if they're all right. And then, so my heart is already there with the missing. And then Birmingham with one of the highest crime rates in our country, above St. Louis and so many other people or places. And so I have this daughter that, you know, she went to UAB and she's getting her master's now, and she's up there. And I was so relieved when she moved to Hoover, because it's a less crime rate area, and reassuring as a parent to have, you know, someone in their mid-20s living up in that area. So when this happened, and my daughter's a bartender on top of that, so she sees and hears it all.
Right.
But you know what? When I first heard about it and I got a hold of her, her first senses were, something's not right. That's not right, Mom. She says, I'll be smart, because I'm like, don't you do anything out of the normal. Don't pick up anything. Don't do anything. And she's just like, okay. She goes, but Mom, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't smell right. It doesn't, knowing where it was all happening, you know, her senses were going off. Yeah, she hoped that she was all right. But on my senses, I'm looking at going, you know, if this is someone professional, you know, who's going to be the demographic of someone that's going to look, if they see a toddler, it's going to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone was looking to traffic someone, you know, it could be perfect bait. So in one sense, I'm super, super glad that this girl was found, and that, you know, she may be physically okay, and that there wasn't any, there's not a kidnapper running loose in my daughter's neighborhood, hopefully.
Right.
But it all just does not add up. And I'm not going to pass judgment on Carlee right now. I'm going to leave that till it comes out more, because hopefully maybe she just needs some mental health help, and she has stuff going on in her life that this was maybe a huge cry for help, and hopefully not just a stunt. But my heartstrings are going out to everyone that's been calling, because I got diagnosed with lupus at UAB. And with lupus, and, you know, have lived in chronic flares up and down. And so my heart goes out to those families, or the people who've already talked that I've been dealing with that also. It's my first time calling in. I wish I was calling in on a brighter note.
That's okay. Yeah, I appreciate you calling. Thank you.
I love your chat. Discord is awesome.
Amazing.
And I appreciate your coverage. And I don't know if there's got to be others out there that are feeling that mixed emotions between the fact that she's safe, but things are not what they seem to be. Torn, you know, glad that there's not a kidnapper out there, but upset that we've all gone through this roller coaster. And to see law enforcement that jumped to it, and they promoted getting it out there and helped make it a national case, which is, as missing advocates, we try and do that with all of our cases. And to have a law enforcement team support that, and then have it almost just like backfire at them, it's just a disgrace.
Right. It is. Mm-hmm.
So, thank you for taking us on this. And side note, throwing in some humor there. Maybe she had Alex Murdoch's, you know, selfies on her mind when she was reporting to the police about the redheaded. Yeah, Alex Murdoch. So maybe just throwing a little humor in there for y'all. But thanks so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your support, and thank you for calling.
All right. Hopefully we'll talk to you again on a better note.
I know, right? Take care. Bye. Okay, we're caught up on all the calls. All right, we're done. Thank you, everybody that called in. Amazing. I can't believe the way today turned out. Somebody sent me this meme. There's a bunch of memes. The Carlee Russell starter pack. And they got like the Taken movie, Cheez-Its, I guess braids, and a toilet paper. I don't understand what the toilet paper thing is. Why steal toilet paper? I'm confused about that. Let me show you this clip here. By the way, make sure you check out 10 to Life. She does great, amazing content on YouTube. And she has a podcast. And I don't know, she's doing a bunch of other stuff. She has a good Instagram too for short stories if you want.
That while driving down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car. And the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated the male was with a female. However,
bro, see my reaction? Because I mean, in the real time, I was in the moment and stuff, but looking at it, I was like, oh my God.
She never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. She told detectives the male had orange hair with a big bald spot. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again, and then was put in a car. She claimed she was then blindfolded, but was not tied up because the captor said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. She stated the next day she woke up and was fed cheese crackers by the female. She said the woman also played with her hair, but could not remember anything else. At some point, she was put back in a vehicle she claims was able to escape while it was in the West Hoover area. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence. During this interview, detectives noted that Carlee had a small injury to her lip, and she claimed that her head was hurting. She also had a tear on her shirt. Detectives also noted that she had $107 cash in her right sock. Out of respect for Carlee and her family, detectives did not press for additional information that while trying.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, let me show this real quick. I have to leave soon. Probably like I should in 10 minutes. I should leave so I can go do this stuff with Maddie. About 10 minutes. I'll get out of here. I want to show these posts. Let me see where I can find it. Let me pull it up again for my DMs. I got too many windows open. A lot of people pissed off, though. I'm gonna tell you that. A lot of people pissed. Oh, and with the nice call, there's so many memes. Oh Lord. We have, by the way, on Discord, we have a Carlee Russell channel. So if you want to come on Discord, a lot of people hanging out there. Hold on. I don't know where. I want to pull up Anaya Blanchard's mother's Facebook. I lost it. Angela Harris. I had it up. I don't know where it's at. Let me see if I type it in. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay. Typed it up. Just a couple of posts. She's well, people are tagging her. Let me see. Carlee Russell, you need to get on Facebook Live and give an apology to Anaya's mother. On a more serious note, my niece Angela Harris was genuinely concerned and was out there trying to comfort the family and give knowledge to the situation after losing her daughter to this tragedy. Don't just give the city of Hoover an apology. You need to give a sincere apology to my niece and her family, who you reopened all kinds of horrible emotions. Abduction's not a game. 2,300 children is reported missing a day. And to the next caller to that I had about mixed emotions, I don't feel mixed about this shit at all. This was messed up. I mean, I know what she was trying to say. I don't feel mixed at all about this right now. I'm overwhelmed with the calls and messages. I promise I will get back to all of you. Your support means everything to me. So there's she's getting a lot of heat. I just want to play a couple of minutes of the attorney, Eric Welch Guster, but definitely go check out his Facebook page if you want to see his thoughts. I'll play a few minutes and then I'm gonna head out because I gotta blow up this big floaty that we got for Maddie, and then we're gonna go for just chill at the pool for a little bit because I told her I was gonna take her, so we gotta do that. So let's do this. I love it. Let's get it.
I'm attorney Eric Guster with Guster Law Firm based in Birmingham, Alabama.
And by the way, yo, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming through with me. I feel like we kind of had somewhat of a lighthearted stream, somewhat, because there was really emotional, serious parts. We laughed. We had some serious moments. I don't know how else, because otherwise I would be raging. I probably would be I'd be snapping, like me kind of going off the hinge. We took 2 shots. I'm trying to take it in jest, even though this is a really effed up situation. Trying to take it in jest instead of me being here cursing and snapping. I mean, I curse regularly, but like going off. And I still, let me just say this, it goes kind of without saying, I don't advocate for harassing this woman or her family or going into the house, like doing any of this crap. I don't advocate for any of that stuff. I just want to be clear about that. But this is a very messed up, jacked up situation. And I think after this Rudy shit, which is very confusing and convoluted, and that is annoying, kind of. I said I wish that guy the best. I hope he gets the help. But the mixed stories of this back and forth doesn't make much sense to me. That Janie's crazy. Janie's got a gun. Janie's crazy. But this weirdness shit, I'm not going to personally drag people through this back and forth, what feels like a game. All right? I'm just not.
I am a lawyer and a legal analyst. For those of you who don't know who I am, I practice.
And that's what I was saying. I think people are already kind of fed up and on edge. So now we get this other, like, confirmed cockamamie story. And there's people still out there, I'm sure they're like, well, maybe. And there's rumors that the parents are going to speak out. I've been refreshing the page. I don't see anything. If the parents do speak, like I said, I just really think this isn't the time to keep double, triple downing, quadruple downing that there's kidnappers out there. I don't know what they're going to say if they do say it, but just, I don't know. We didn't know our daughter was this, or she had this kind of issue. We're sorry. Something like that. No more quadruple and quintuple, whatever they call it, downing on this shit. Okay?
It's in Birmingham, Alabama, and we're talking about this Carlee Russell case. Who repeated, just gave an update.
Whitney, thank you for the super chat. Says, dude, the boyfriend deleted his post on IG about Carlee. Oh, hell no.
And I'm going to sit here for a minute. Well, people may tune in later, but let me tell you something.
Tell him.
This was exactly what Eric Guster told you.
He did say that.
This was see, even I do this for a living. I'm a lawyer and I'm a good. I do this for a living. And I would never, ever, ever put my reputation on the line for some bull crap. I run 2 7-figure per year companies.
Oh shit, flex.
And I would never risk my reputation and my money for clicks and likes. This is what I do.
Oh shit.
And I told you all of this way back when. Whole week. Now let's break this. This was we don't have to really talk very long. We don't have to talk very long, but there are a few things that stuck out. The mayor said, I want to share this now so our community would be put at ease. That's when I knew, like, Guster, you were right. I ain't gonna lie. I've consistently been quite nervous.
I feel like he needs a pink. Oh no, he pulled out Cheez-Its. I feel like he needs a pinky diamond ring just so he could like do something like this, like some sort of diamond pinky ring or whatever.
About what was going to happen.
Oh shit! He did the Cheez-Its, not the Cheez-Its.
Because anytime in legal analysis, anytime you go on TV or you make a statement, you have a risk of being wrong. And that I've been doing this for 10 years.
I'm not driving.
And people
the pool's right here
are jealous of your position or don't like you. They are waiting for you to mess up. So of course, there's been a level of nervousness, pressure
Thank you,
up
though.
a little bit.
Appreciate that.
I know my doctor's paying attention. But of course, no, these aren't Cheez-Its. These are Cheez-Its. Get it right. These are Cheez-Its because I have 2 children and we keep snacks.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm almost sure these came from Target because we get those materials on over my shoulder right there. I can't point because Those are my children right there. We keep snacks. But let's talk about it. That girl stole tissue paper? I have a question. I want to know where you going that you gotta steal some poop paper, girl? Where are you going where you stole the rope? Now, I ain't gonna lie, those spirals be nice, though. Those spirals be nice. They be soft and they be really plush and all that kind of stuff. Hold on, my office is calling me.
Yeah, this is a major L for her and her family and all this. I say the family because they're gonna get dragged through the mud too, you know.
This after and I've had media ask me, and I said no. I promised my people I'm going to talk to them first, and then I'll come in and I'll talk to y'all after that. Okay. All right. Spa robes are nice, and old girl stole toilet tissue, some poop paper, bathrobe from her, concealed it from her job, which is theft of property. Then went to
They could get her up on charges. That's true.
Target and got granola bars. We didn't know about the granola bars. I ain't a big fan of granola bars. I ain't got to buy none of those
I like granola bars.
for my house. And
Blood Candy, thank you for the super chat. This fought for her life sounds more like a Sesame Street spa day.
cheeses. And drove 600 yards with her blinkers, which I said it looked like a half mile or something. Isn't it interesting that they use a football yard analogy? That's what we do in law. We say, man, it was like we went to the football field or whatever.
We'll go maybe just a few more minutes and then we'll.
She drove 600 yards saying that this child was running next to her car. I love Alabama State University. That's my school. I don't know if we can go on get this boy on an NIL deal with the baby who's running next to a car for 600 yards.
600 yards.
And probably not breaking a sweat. I got questions. And then she got to the other part I told y'all. The other part I told, this is a good part. This is a good part. I told you when people do things like this.
Oh, my bad. I thought I put him in the description. I'm gonna put him in the description. I thought I did. My bad. Eric Guster. Definitely check him out. I like the commentary he's saying. He kind of goes out on a limb, but he's confident in what he's saying, and he was right. Just like the other guy in Alabama, Vito. Even though Vito was, he's very vulgar and stuff. But
hold up. I'm gonna take time. I'm gonna have a very good time. I'm gonna have a good time with this. I love this topic because nobody was hurt, and it's so freaking crazy.
It's true. Nobody hurt.
I can't even
physically, maybe mentally or emotionally, like the mother of Anaya Blanchard. Yeah,
this is a comment I want. So they try and say she got that good because that spa probably got some good old paper. That's a good 280 spa. They had a good quadruple ply, soft to the touch paper. So she had to get that good paper wherever she was going. But they stated that she bought a bus ticket to Nashville, a one-way bus ticket to Nashville. And as I told you before, they will check internet searches, and her dumb self then went and watched the movie Taken. Eric Gusta told y'all people do stuff in the movies because they think that's real. Isn't that what Eric Gusta told you? She watched the movie Taken, was doing internet searches, how to take money from a cash register.
Wow.
And other online bus ticket purchases, 2 searches for how Amber Alerts work. Like, you ain't get no burner phone for this? And so what Hoover was doing, what I told you to be very, very patient with them about, they have to check all of this stuff. They have to check all of this to make sure that their investigation is real. And like the going to classic shop police chief was, that dude, I told y'all they're going to have that. They're going to be fresh. He said, we have no reason to believe there's a threat to public.
Oh, that I lost a bunch of people at one time. Did the server drop? I don't know what it was. Somebody said 504 server issue. 503 server issue. I'm still alive, but like I think I lost like 2,000 people all of a sudden, or 3,000 people.
Safety.
I don't know.
Now, go back and tag all those folks who tried to. I ain't even gonna worry about the people who tried to talk trash about me. It is what it is. There is no threat to public safety, which I knew that because they did not issue anything. They knew.
All right, I'm gonna read some of the super chats, and I'm gonna head out so I can get this stuff done with Matt. We're gonna go to the pool for a little bit. I just want to say thank you guys so much for rolling with me. 18 months of neighborhood thank you for the 18-month membership. Those are some really good courteous kidnappers at hand feeding her cheese nuts and painting her nails, right? Forever Cali Girl 89, you're the man, Mel. Love your coverage on Carlee. Oh, the numbers came back up. That's so weird. I don't know what happened there. 2,000 gone, 2,000 back. I don't know. You're the man, Mel. Love your coverage on Carlee. She a whole liar and withholding with some liar with something to hide. Too grown for that mess. Fix her, Jesus. I know, right? Let me just try to get some of the super chats real quick. I might have missed some. I'm sorry if I did. There's a whole bunch, and there's a lot going on in the stream. Courtney, thank you. Cheeks, thank you. Super lit and still mad. No mixed feelings here. You know what I'm saying? Whitney T. Toilet paper for all that ish she's been talking. Earthling Annie. Most people wanted to give Carlee the benefit of the doubt, which is a great human trait. True. But we literally watched her plant her movie themed evidence. Yeah, she just apologize, not take the L. I guess, you know. Whitney T, I got that already. Yeah, dude, the boyfriend deleted his IG post. Maury, thank you so much. Thanks for a great day. 2 chases and big lies. Enjoy your time with Maddie at the pool. Thank you. Belzer, thank you for the super chat. Thank you everybody on Facebook. Exploring with Blondes. That's a nice name. I like that. I've been watching you for a while. Love your channel. This is my first time in the chat. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Forgive me. MH, thank you for the membership. Kayla, thank you for the super chat. Says, oh, Lord, Mel. In my Mel voice. Donna Barnes, thank you for the super chat. Love your excellent shows. I can prep too. Thanks for the super chat. Girl just took her wig off, but Sherry Pappin branded herself. Low level BS. Damn. Donna Barnes, thank you for the membership. Brad said he watching you discover the Alabama leprechaun for the first time was everything. I'm going to post that on YouTube. After I get done doing everything I need to do today, I think tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to post that clip. You're the best, Mel. Thank you. Sandy B, thank you for the super chat. Melissa Mells, thank you for the super chat. Rissa B, thank you for the 13 months. Even the callers want the chase. TT Cross, thank you for the 4 months. I love Cheeks. Love you, Mel. Hope everyone has a good day. Thank you, TT. TT, are you riding? Tracy 3, thank you for the super chat. Says so many times people say the only missing cases that get any attention are young, pretty, blonde, white girls. This got a ton of attention, and look what she did. Such a huge disservice to many. Gypsy Girl, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, no boots on the ground. This time he's gone way too fast. Stace, thank you for the 9-month membership. Cheez-Its are orange. That's where she got the orange hair from. Egypt Mania Thompson, thank you for the 14 months. Mike Drop Cheeks, yes, love you, Mel. Thank you. Thank you. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. There was a few memes saying not to stop for children, baby strollers, etc., because you may get taken. This ish is BS. I hope she gets charged. Lynn's Fit, thank you for the membership. Nicole, thank you for the 6 months. People are saying not to stop for children now. Wow. Southern Girl, thank you for the super chat. I'm nosy. I still want to know where she was, right? Teresa, thank you for the membership. Laura Roten, thank you for the super chat. Toilet paper and a robe. All I have to say, so sorry for her. The neighborhood, thanks for the super chat. I need more Liddy Mel. Mercy Reigns, thank you for the super chat. What bothers me is they're talking as if Carlee is a minor, but her butt is bring her butt in for questioning. True. Nubian Queen, thank you for the super chat. Carlee's in the van. That was from the chase. Chaos, thank you for the super chat. I'll be back. Gotta go check with my uncle with the orange hair and bald spot. I'll grab Cheez-Its on my way back. Southern Girl, thank you for the super chat. Guster sound like Eddie Murphy. Love him. Gypsy Girl, thank you for the super chat. Oh, Lord. This person better not be heading my way. Kiki, 16 months. Thank you so much. Love to see Unfiltered Mel. Thank you. Candy Cane, thanks for the 5 months. I hate this world today. Humanity is screwed. The neighborhood, 18 months. I got that already. Thank you so much. Lynn's Fit, today is a great day. 2 chases. plus cheese. Cheez-Its. J&A, thank you for the super chat. Oh, hell nah. Looking good in purple, Mel. Blue-Eyed Candy. Second rumor based on Taken movie surge is attention grabbed for boyfriend cheating with stripper. That's that whole stripper rumor thing that I heard. Blue-Eyed Candy, thank you for the super chat earlier. Bathrobe, toilet paper, food, and snacks. Cash and Red Roof Inn. I think pregnancy by 17-year-old and termination rumor could be true. Had to hide from the parents and boyfriend. Desi Hawk, thank you for the 3 months. Carlee stuffed her toilet paper up her nose. Oh, Lord, for the cocaine drip, allegedly. By the way, Mel, did you pick up some wig spray for me? My birthday is Friday. Salute. Happy birthday. Some people had suggested I should do a wig for the stream, but I was like, I don't know if that's too much. Kasham Daha, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I think we got Carlee Smollett on our hands. Michelle L, I think the father knew she was up to something. Thank you, Susie. Thank you for the stars. Megs, thank you for the super chat. Why did no one mention the Red Roof Inn? Good question. True. Tracy L, thank you for the super chat. They said the investigation is still open. Crystal, thank you for the 3 months. People nowadays blow my mind. Love you, Mel. Tipsy Tulips, I love that name. 3 months, thank you for resubscribing. Oh my God, they used the FBI. This is not good. Bacon Mama, 19 months. How are you going to search Taken and leave the phone? Risa Cat, thank you for the super chat, says this racist ass state is already so dismissive of people of color when it comes to law enforcement. She's so wrong. But Nitzy, we need to go view Eric Buster after party. We need to go view the Eric Buster after party. Go check out his Facebook page. Funny guy. Go support him. I like him. I think he's cool. Skylove80. Search Eric Buster. I put the link in the description as well. Skylove80. Clearly info was leaks. A lot of this info was online. True. Yeah. Gypsy, thank you for the super chat. As a relative of someone that went missing and was murdered, your cousin, right? This girl needs to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Ridiculous. Lensfit, thank you so much for the super chat. This wasn't the first time she stole, I bet. Blue-Eyed Candy, thank you for the super chat earlier. They brought meat, potatoes, and cheeses. J&A, thank you for the super chat. Toddler after McDonald's chicken nuggies. I've walked further for less. JS Sand, thank you for the super chat earlier. If it wasn't for these pesky CCTV cameras and internet browser history, she would have gotten away with it. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Megs, thank you. Tracy L, thank you. Miss Brandy, girl just wanted to be a country singer, y'all. She has dreams. She should have kept that wig, though. Nashville takes pride in their big hair. After the headlines, a post on Daily Mail the other day that she stole from work. I heard about that, yes. Turned out to be true. And this disappeared was to mask she was failing nursing school. Okay. Crisscross, 15 months. Thank you. Holy moly. Hope you're doing well. Victoria Alfred, thank you so much for the super chat. Deja Vu, 25 years old and had to steal $100. Lame ass. Crime Solver, thank you for the super chat. If you like it, you should have put a wig on it. Femi Natali, thank you for the 4 months membership. Clink, clink. Everybody drink. Gypsy, shot. Diggs, 14 months. Amazing. I told you go get that wig, Mel. Miss Dog Lover, thank you. Gypsy, Chemistry Queen. It's Erica Bama. What size wig and shirt you wear, Mel? I don't know. I was going to go to a wig store today. Daisy73, thank you for the 5 months membership. Heather, thank you for the super chat. Daisy, thank you for the okay. I think I got mostly everybody. All right. Mostly. I tried. I'm going to head out of here, man. Thank you guys so much for today. I really, 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 really appreciate it. What a crazy story. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Are the police going to have more in this investigation? I feel like the police put it down. They said, "You fuck around and find out." You want to keep pressing? Oh, we got more. The investigation's not done. If that family hasn't done so, maybe they should get an attorney. I think they should. And I think probably maybe they shouldn't talk so much. Because this doesn't look good. Anybody that thinks otherwise, as far as like they're still thinking she's kidnapped, is delirious, or I don't know what the right word is. And I'm just trying to look into her perspective. This is like a huge situation. I don't know what. I don't know what this. I don't know what they do, where they go from here. But I would not keep pushing this kidnap theory. I would leave it alone, because at this point, with everything they put out, like, kind of back up, maybe have an attorney speak. I definitely think the community maybe she should apologize, or at least to Angela Harris. This is a big deal, huge deal. Delusional. Thank you guys. Yeah, delusional. Crazy. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens from here. And I definitely don't think Carlee thought this was going to get that much attention. She must have felt the pressure. It wasn't kidnappers that felt the pressure or traffickers that felt the pressure. I think it was Carlee that felt the pressure, you know. And she was like, "Damn, I messed up." Just Mels, thank you so much for the 6 months. Bloop bloop. Nelly H in the chat, breaking: the boyfriend of Carlee Russell just deleted all the pictures off his Instagram. He defended her on IG the other day. Those posts are gone. Oh man, Lord Almighty, Lord Almighty. All right, so I'm gonna head out, man. For now, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Love you guys. Subscribe. Hit the like button. And peace. Bye. Gonna go get some sun. Love you. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop.